Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. We are here at AFTV for the live watch along. It is PSV versus Arsenal in, of course, the away leg of a two-legged game. Champions League is back, and some are saying that's all we've got left. Champions League or bust. Tonight, I'm your host, Dan Potts, and I've got some fantastic guests. To the left of me, I've got Christian with me. How you doing, my bro?
All good, man. All good.
Confident tonight?
Yeah. I'm going to be positive. I feel... I'm not trying to shout anyone out, but I feel like there's going to be some negativity. Fair play, I understand it, but look, what's the point in watching Arsenal if you're not going to believe in your team, believe in these players? So, yeah, let's do this, man.
Okay, love the optimism. Kwame in the house. How are you, bro?
I'm good, my guy. I'm good. Yeah, it's good to be here. Champions League night. We got to obviously erase the thoughts of the draw and the loss from West Ham, but it's an opportunity for the boys to put us right. Good performance ahead, hopefully. Fingers crossed. A bit ashamed with the whole lineup and not having Arteta change something in the front. That's the thing. That's the biggest disappointment. But I'm sure we'll talk about it anyways. But yeah, optimistic.
Big up, bro. Now we'll get into it.
Thanks,
Turkish to my right. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm alright. Can't complain.
Good stuff, man. And Marty in the house.
Indeed,
bro.
mate.
How you feeling, my bro? Come on.
I'm good, mate. It's good to see you in the hot seat, leading the way, mate.
Turkish gets a bit of a break tonight. You know what I mean? So that's nice.
I'm chill,
At the
man.
forefront, mate. Yeah, it's good, mate.
Good
Holding our hands all the way, yeah. And look, I'm looking forward to the game. And as Christian said, you know, for me, they've got to go and put a performance out tonight. It's important, you know, all that. You know, we know what we haven't got, and we know what we need to get. We need to stop feeling sorry for ourselves and go out and literally, you know, this team's there for the taking. Out of a lot of the teams in this knockout phase of the competition, PSV are one of the teams that I would have wanted to have played against. And I do generally believe there's no reason why we can't go and get a result there. And it's time for the players to step up. It's time for the Trossards. It's time for the, you know, Nwaneri has, you know, Marino, your Odegaard, your Declan Rices. You know, these price tags, you know, we know what we've got in defence, but these attacking players, they need to start finding themselves in positions. They need to start opening up this team and, you know, showing them what Arsenal Football Club is about, you know, and making waves in this Champions League. Just because, you know, we might be a bit short here and there. You know, I do believe we've got the personnel to really go far in this competition, and I don't see why there's any reason why we shouldn't look at winning a competition like this without being, you know, over the top. You know, you've got to set your standards high, and it's these players. They really need to start, you know, repaying our faith.
Yeah, they do, man. They need to step up tonight. No, Frank, tonight we do have Laurie over the information station. We'll be going to him to and from and throughout the game. So we'll be coming to him. If you've got any super chats or any questions you want, then Laurie will be there. How you doing, my bro?
You're warm there, man. You're warm.
You're nice and warm. You're cold there, Laurie.
Has heater on it.
Warming up.
Warming up.
Let's hope the game is equally as warm.
Yeah, let's hope so, man. Listen, let's talk about the lineup. Turkish, you and I spoke, and we was talking about the lineup, and frustrating that Arteta hasn't changed it up today. Do you think, or did you kind of expect that, bro?
It's frustrating. I'm with Kwame, but it's all about seeing something different. Whether you change it up or don't change it up, the result has to be something different. You know, because I'm going to keep on saying we focused on the attack a lot, but the midfield, there's not been enough goals from midfield all season. It's been a big problem for us. It's just the problems in attack masked that. What's Declan Rice got? 1 goal this season, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so.
Yeah.
Odegaard, 1 goal, 2
Needs
goals.
to be more, mate. Needs to be more.
Odegaard, 2 free goals, two free goals.
Not enough assists.
Not
as well.
enough.
Yeah.
Partey maybe
Yeah,
two free
two
goals.
goals.
Like it's not enough for midfield. So I'm looking at them, Odegaard and Rice in particular today. More so Odegaard because he has been, as much as Rice hasn't lived up to the standard he set last year, he has still, you know, performed to a certain level. That I look at people around him as well more than him, and I still feel he's out of position if I'm honest. But that's another debate completely. Whereas Odegaard, I feel like he needs to step up now, more so than anyone on that pitch. I think Odegaard today needs to, at the very least, take some ownership and take some control of. And I don't mean take control by collecting the ball from Saliba and then passing it 5 yards to Partey and then asking for it back from Declan Rice and then passing it. I mean being in the moment.
Yeah.
You know, you are you going into the season, if we had to collect a handful of players and say who are the most important cogs in this team, Saliba without a doubt would be one, Gabriel would be another, Saka would be one, Odegaard would have been in that conversation, not so much anymore because of his performances. So Midfield need to step up today.
Yeah, they do. Look, Christian, the front three is what everyone is going to be kind of talking about. Marino gets the start again tonight with Trossard and Nwaneri. No Sterling again.
Yeah.
I don't think it really worked against Forest and West Ham, if I'm honest with you. And I was kind of looking at the positioning of Marino, questioning and scratching my head like, where's he supposed to be playing? I'm not seeing him up there enough. I don't believe that he's been available. No one's crossing him the ball for their headers and using his physical attributes. Do you want to see that a little bit more tonight?
Yeah. I don't think it's any secret that it hasn't worked. Just want to quickly, I'll come back to that, but you two said that you would have switched something up in the front line. What would you have switched up? Because in my opinion, I'm not bringing Sterling in. I think the fact that he didn't start against Forest just shows that Arteta don't trust him. I wouldn't have started him tonight. The guy he doesn't play like he wants to play for Arsenal, doesn't play like he cares. So in my opinion, this is the only front three we have to play. I did say to Turkish before we went on air, I looked at the Arsenal starting 11 Instagram post that they put out. You got Ethan Nwaneri's face on it. 17-year-old's face should never be on Arsenal's last 16 Champions League post.
Why not?
Because look, I love Ethan. I think he's great. I think he's a top player. But if you have aspirations to win Champions Leagues, you don't want a 17-year-old's face as your main man going into a game like this. You don't want that pressure on him. He's never been there before. He's never done it before. Okay, he can step up. You look at Lamine Yamal, top player, but you want experienced. You want an Mbappe there. You want a Mohamed Salah there. You want a Saka there. Do you know what I mean? You want a top, experienced international player. If Ethan Nwaneri has a poor game tonight and comes up after 50 minutes, you can't say anything. The pressure isn't there. You need I don't know. I'm disappointed that we don't have that experience going forward. I'm disappointed, obviously, the transfer we can go around in circles. But at the end of the day, we're in a position where it's like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if we're going to perform tonight. I don't know if we're going to put in a performance tonight. The last two haven't been good enough. So, yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like with Ethan Nwaneri, he's probably been our standout. He's probably been our shining light.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially in the Champions League, he scored some important goals for us. Whether we've already qualified. So whether he be on a display pick or whatever for Arsenal, yeah.
But we should never be in that position.
The whole point, it doesn't matter. He's a professional footballer. Like these men, we got to just baby them all the time. Like you mentioned Lamau. Look what he's doing. Yeah, he's not afraid of it. And if you want to go to the top, if you want to be the best, yeah, of course your face should be out there. Obviously, it doesn't look good for some of the experienced players, the Partey's, as Turkish mentioned, and Odegaard. But at the end of the day, I think you can see in his demeanour as well, the way he carries himself. He's not fazed by any of it. He's just like, give me the ball, let me show you what I can do. But that's what I want from my experienced players. I don't want no one to be hiding. I don't want no one to be... This is the moment, as Turkish said, this is the moment where your big boy players have to step up and say, you know what, we need to carry the team because we ain't got Saka anymore. We haven't got certain other players. Havertz, obviously, even though some people might not want him, but we're missing bodies. So this is an opportunity for someone to say, you know what, I'm going to take it by the scruff of the neck, and actually show them why we're here in the latter stages of the Champions League. That's how I feel.
No, I hear that. Marty, is there an argument to be had, though, that the club have put himself in this position? That we've got the likes of Miles Lewis-Skelly and Nwaneri that are shining, but the pressure is now on those young kids because at the moment that's kind of all we've got right now to be positive about in some aspects.
Do you know what? I think for me, there's a huge argument in this situation that if they're good enough, they're old enough. I don't personally really care about the amount of experience they've had or their age. If they're good enough, and they're fit enough to wear the shirt, it's simple as that. Because you look at Sterling. He's got all the experience in the world. He's been there. He's done everything. And is he stepping up at the minute? No, he's not. The guy's even got an AK-47 tattooed on his leg. Now, I want to see that in action. I want you to see you firing some shots, mate. And I ain't seeing that. I'm not seeing that, mate. So, like, whether you've been experienced or whatever, or whoever you've played for, I don't care. It's not my problem, mate. My problem is what you are doing at Arsenal Football Club. And listen, Ethan Nwaneri, one thing I will say, and I'm not getting too ahead of myself, but I think it is fair to say he is the most exciting young talent in definitely, English football at the moment, currently. And, there's statistics that back up, everyone talks of Yamal, but actually statistically, I think they were saying... No, Turkish has got something to say here.
He's done, man.
No,
He's done.
No. Listen,
I see the hand raised.
Ethan Nwaneri, his goals to appearances. Listen, he is turning into a top player.
No, I'm a big
please
fan.
enlighten me. Come on, come on.
I'm a big fan, I must say.
Seriously.
I'm good, bro.
At that age, of course, he's
You're miles.
he's going to be compared to the greats, right? Of course. he is.
No, but is Yamal great?
Yeah.
Well,
no,
great,
no,
but
did
come
he's
on.
not
you see
great,
what he done
like,
the other day?
He's been doing it for
Even
like
the
at
Euros
least
at
12 to
16 is
18
next
months
level.
at the highest level, but at Champions League and international football.
Yeah, granted,
So-
but I think it's fair to say what you're seeing off of Ethan Wanyeri. Listen, he is a serious prospect.
But the point I was trying to make is, if you got Lamine Yamal starting for Barca tonight, you expect something. And if he doesn't perform, it's like, yo, where was Yamal tonight? People are going to be on Twitter, where was Yamal? Oh, Yamal's high. If Ethan doesn't perform, it's like, well, he's 17. He's just come into the team. We've seen, quality from him. It's okay. There's not that kind of pressure. But like you say, I want to see other players step up. I want to see Declan Rice emulate his form from last year. I think since the Euros, he's been a shadow of himself. There's been a couple of performances here and there where he's been good, but he needs to step up. Odegaard needs to step up. We were talking about Odegaard. 100%, I want to see more end product. I want to see him. The Odegaard that we see when Saka plays, I need to see that link up with Nwaneri. The Odegaard we see when Havertz plays, I need to see that link up, if it's possible, with Mourinho. I need to see Odegaard getting forward. Like Turkish said, I don't want to see him between the centre-backs or defensive midfield. Stay forward, get forward, try and chip in goals and assists, quality going forward. There's so much to love about this team. There really is. That I don't want to be negative. I think a lot of the negativity comes from the transfer windows, and the club have done that to us. But this team, these players, there is still so much to love. These players want to win. They want to fight for the shirt. This isn't a team that's down in tools, that's not playing for the manager, that's given up. Every single one of these players wants to win and wants to put in 100%, so they need to go out there and they need to prove it tonight.
They do, man. Look, they're playing in the black away shirt with white shorts tonight, not to clash. I don't quite understand how that works, by the way, but that's what we're doing. We haven't done that since 2022, so that is how we're going to line up. Let's get some predictions from the guys. Turkish and I have already given ours. To start with you, Marty. What are you saying tonight?
2-0. I want to see a performance like. Listen, I understand it is one of those games. When I say that, it is very sort of uncharted territory. If we turn up how we did against Forest, and the game before that is so boring, I can't even remember who it was. If I'm honest with you, if we turn up like that, and we're impotent and lacklustre in front of goal, then we know what we're going to get. But we have been playing really well in the Champions League. That is one thing. Okay, before the injuries, I think European football suits our style well, and I would like to think tonight Arsenal are going to put on a decent performance and give the fans what they want and make them happy. I hope I'm right, and 2-0.
Okay. Turkish, you went 1-1. You sticking by that?
Yeah, I hope he's right though.
Yeah. I hope he's right as well. I've got 1-0. I've got 1-0. I'm trying to be positive as best I can. Christian, fill me with some optimism, bro. What are you saying prediction-wise, man?
3-1. I think Nottingham Forest are a better team than PSV, and I think we're putting a good performance against Nottingham Forest. All right, toothless going forward, I'll 100% admit. But I think if we can go away to Forest, who are flying in the Premier League, full of confidence, quality players, I think we can go here. We went to Sporting and won 5-1. Cool. We had Saka that night. We had Havertz up top. We had I think Trossard started in that game. We're only 1 or 2 players away, really, from our strongest 11. And don't get me wrong, the right winger, one of those players is probably our best player. And I've kind of lost my point. But no, my point was we're 1 or 2 players away from having our strongest 11. Why can we not go out and put in a performance? Our defence is still solid. Defence wins championships, wins competitions like this. Our midfield, I think people have kind of given up on our midfield a bit. People are fully writing off Odegaard as some bum player, which he's not. He's a quality attacking midfielder, one of the best in the world on his day. So is Declan Rice. Don't forget who he is. And Thomas Partey has been our best midfielder this season. So why can we not win this game convincingly, man? 3-1.
Well, listen, there's definitely enough optimism. We are underway. Kwame, let's get your score prediction as PSV go on an attack.
I need a clean sheet today. I mean, it's good to see Marzio Skelly back in the fold. I think he does better defensively than Calafiori. But we just need to keep it 0-0 for the first half. So I'm going for 1-0.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to score many.
Better touched than
1-0 to us or to them?
Yeah, to us.
Party passing into Odegaard.
wouldn't say it was a misplaced pass. I'd say it was a bad touch on Odegaard, and PSV are back with the possession, passing it round at the back. I mean, I'd like to see a quick start from Arsenal today. I can't remember the last time I've been proud of the first 10, 15 minutes of a performance, to be honest with you. It's been quite some time now, and I feel like an early goal changes not just the tie, because obviously there's 2 games, but for this game in particular, I'm kind of hoping that we can get an early goal, to be honest with you. The problem I've got is, are we actually going to be scoring goals tonight? You know, I mean, Christian's gone with, we've seen 3-1s, we've seen goal, nearly got the ball there. I'm not convinced that this is that Arsenal are in a form at the moment to be putting 2s, 3s and 4s in it. That's my problem I've got.
Thank you.
It's got to change at some point, man.
Can't
Keep going through 0-0s, 1-0s. Surely something's got to click. Look, Mourinho scored 2 goals at Leicester. Why can't he get in positions to have chances today? Nwaneri, we've seen him score in the Champions League. Trossard, we know what player he can be on his day. Cool, he's definitely been off it. He's been in shit form, but it's got to change, man. If they want it enough, they can win this game and they can score goals.
Agree, and that's a good ball from Lewis Skelly, but wasn't read right. Just maybe a bit too far in front of Odegaard. That's what I like about Miles Lewis Skelly. He's driving this inverted thing. He drives forward, man.
He's
I love
direct.
that.
And don't get me wrong, Calafiori does do that.
There though for me. I don't know if there was, man. I feel like there needed to be more intent there from Odegaard, but maybe I'm being harsh. Maybe it was in front of him too much. Yeah, look. What, does anyone know why we're playing in the white shorts? Does anyone quite get that? Am I being silly?
Oh yeah, you're right though.
They've got black shorts on, and is that why?
Oh no, because we can't. Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm with you.
Because of the black shorts, yeah.
Yeah, so they're playing black shorts, so that must make sense now. Okay, fair play. Actually quite like it, if I'm honest, from Arsenal's perspective. I think it looks quite nice. That'll be new merch now for Turkish German.
Well,
100%.
Would anyone else have started Ben White tonight?
No.
finish it. Take it.
No, I wouldn't rush Ben
Well
White
done,
back.
Saliba. Fantastic.
Good.
Is that Russian? No, he's been
I
back
wouldn't rush him
2-3
back from
weeks.
injury. No, but he hasn't played a full 90 yet, and it was a serious knee injury. He was out for a period of time. You know, but for me, we've really missed Ben White down that right-hand side. The overlaps, the underlaps. Even his housery at corners and just against teams in general. He's just an awkward player to play against, and he's very team focused. But
I get your point, but then if we lose tonight and we go out Champions League, would you not be saying,
no, definitely.
maybe we should have played our best 11?
I think Timber's got to start because of the Dutch connection.
I would start. I would have started Timber left back. I'd have put Ben White right back.
I think Ben White, to bring him on, is a good option to bring on after 60 or 70 minutes, 100%. At the moment, just where he's come back from injury. Before the injury, or if he was fully fit, I don't know his complete injury status, but before that, of course, he would have started.
Surely, if you've been on the bench and you've come on,
It's a good ball.
then you're fit enough
Go on,
to start.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
It's unlucky.
If you're on the bench for the first time, cool, you might not be fit enough to start.
I do have
if you've been on the
concerns
bench twice and you've come on.
I do have concerns with Timber's amount of games he's playing, though. I must say that after an ACL, he's played unbelievable amount of games. To be fair to the lad, he's done unbelievable, and he's played left back
When
and
you're
right
challenging.
back. Get that?
mate.
What's that? What's that?
I thought Gabriel.
Hold on.
Have that, Saliba.
Light work. Man.
Ooh. Okay,
Oh man, that's so
well
calm and composed, man.
He made
It's
up for that. I feel like he could have won the challenge earlier in the game.
Go on.
Someone move though. They just run trotting alongside him. There's no
Good boy.
forward thinking here.
Good boy. Well done.
Well played, Ethan.
Tom, go
The
forward, man.
space is fucking there.
It's there, isn't it?
Frustrating.
Always reset.
Yeah, that's safety first, man, all the time, isn't it? That's just the problem. We are very, very much safety first.
Well, did you hear what Arteta was saying before the game? Obviously, he said he wanted to kind of see what PSV do and then react off of that. That was the game plan.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't think he actually believes that, though. If I know anything about Arteta, he knows exactly what he's going to do tonight, man.
I don't think so.
No?
No, after the
Not with
last
that
couple of
front
games.
Arteta's not a manager that goes, boys, go out there, see how they play, and then decide how you're going to play. He would have been
I don't think
meticulous in how he
I
wanted
don't-
to do it. 100%.
Maybe, but he's probably doubting himself now, that's for sure.
Do you think?
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Do you think he's the man for the job?
I don't know. To be honest, from what I've seen, I'd have to lean towards no.
Okay.
I'll be
Who would
honest
you
with
replace him with?
It's not for me to decide.
No, in your ideal world, if you could make a decision.
Unlucky
just
to get that.
intrigued to know
To be
what sort
fair.
of managers you rate as.
In an
think that was a
ideal
foul,
world,
to be
just
fair.
In an ideal world, if you could pluck
he's there now.
who?
He's there now. Simeone.
Simeone.
Yeah. In an ideal world, we're built. Our foundations are built off a solid defence.
Great ball from Ethan. Did that get cleared, or was that us?
Wow.
There's a ball across the box.
Gabriel was
no
at the
one's
back
there
post.
to
Tell you
gamble.
what, that Ethan, his delivery is insanely
Great
good.
Serious
ball, you
ball,
got to
man.
gamble.
What a baller. 17 years old, you know. That is a superb delivery. It reminds me of the Saka deliveries.
Yeah, it does.
I've got to say.
Mate, that's why he's on the poster, mate.
Need
Pinpoint
someone
every
like
single-
Brilliant.
Oh, got his touch.
That delivery from Ethan area is sick, man. I've got to say, but I don't actually know if that was cleared or if that was Gabriel.
We need
or
to see
whoever
it back
was from
again, but
Yeah.
it's just those are the chances that you need. You saw how Aston Villa scored early,
Nice timber.
silence the crowd. That's something that
Nice,
we need
right.
to
Now
do.
let's control this
lucky there.
midfield,
Come on.
Odegaard. Come on, let's control it.
Ah,
Oh, done.
It's all right. I don't
Someone
hate
make some movement for him, though. That's it.
Don't mind it.
Even that. Jeez.
In front of him. Put it in front.
I just think sometimes in
that
those
party,
situations there's other positive moves that he could have made, like putting that ball towards that Wanyeri more.
That was a good opening though.
Yeah.
What's the time? 7 minutes.
Look, we know we're going to be controlling possession. That's normally what we do in most of the games. It's about chance creation. I think you mentioned it earlier, Turkish, about what our chances are we going to have. Because beforehand, it wasn't long ago, we were talking about not finishing
Go
up.
on.
Oh, go on, Trossard.
Across.
Who's there?
Just put it across, man. How can't he get that across?
Dead end.
Come on, man. He had time there to just cross it, man.
No foul, no foul, no foul. Stand him up. Good
They
boy.
want the counter, man. It's obvious, but
Yeah, of course they do. Look, we've had some possession at the moment.
Great
It's a great
ball. Let's see
delivery
who
here
that
from
was.
Waneri. And who is
Gabriel
that?
got
Is
to
it
it.
Gabriel? Yeah, it's Gabriel. Yeah, he's got to it, but
He just got to tap it back across.
yeah,
There's
he's
way
got to
too
try
much
and put it
contact on
across, but he's just heavy touch.
It's those,
Unbelievable ball from
Yeah.
Ethan.
it's those ones where you want to just get the connection on the ball. So he's obviously overhit it, but still, yeah, it's good that the first 5-10 minutes we created that.
Creative, man.
Hopefully more to come, but just
Let's hope
control
so.
this midfield.
This game is there for the taking, man.
Yeah,
Let's
100%.
drive forward now. Party on the ball.
that's it. Seems like he's at deck.
Oh, so I want to see him
See
turn
stuff
forward
like
there
that,
as well, man.
What is that? What is going on there?
It's all right.
I think that's just confidence, you know.
It's keeping the ball. It's keeping the ball.
Nice.
Here we go, right.
Inside.
Good.
Nice.
That's
Open
the
up,
one. Now we've
open
got to go
up.
one more, surely.
Oh,
Nice.
he hit
Odegaard.
it.
Yo,
They'll be
that's
like,
a
"Oh,
pen.
that must be a
That's
That's
a
got
pen.
to be a pen.
That's
must be a
just
pen.
stone
How's that not a
penalty.
penalty?
He should have let that go though.
How's that not a
He did
penalty?
perfect. I thought he did everything right.
Ref, you got to look at that.
Bro,
How's
that's
that
a
not a
pen, that's a
penalty?
pen.
They will.
That's got to be a penalty.
That's a stonewall pen.
I was it's just ready to
look at it,
finish.
But if they're so sure, just kick it out. Just get it done.
Bro, he's about to shoot and he just caught his foot, no?
They're still playing on. There's nothing. It's not called it yet.
That's the
Surely Odegaard ain't fumbled there. Right, Rice on the ball.
No chance. Well, I'd be surprised with his reaction.
I mean, there's no way that is got to be a penalty. Surely.
I think they wait till it goes out.
All he's
stop
got
the
to do
game,
is
man.
shoot. I mean,
Right.
that's taking him out. I'm
Go
sure.
on.
Oh,
That's the
well done,
first
Party.
time I've seen Odegaard in a good position in front.
That's not.
That's unlucky.
It was a great first touch as well. 'cause
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was fizzed in.
that was
Let's have a
fizzed
look
in.
now. He's having a
I
look
think
now.
he trapped it with his.
He's having a look
or his
now. He
left.
said no. He said no penalty.
No.
Hold
way.
on, let's see this.
Are they going to show it again
Yeah,
then?
yeah,
Right,
yeah,
okay. Odegaard, I swear to God, man.
That touch.
Nah, he
was
did
good.
well. He did well.
Nah.
Nah.
Bro,
Oh, man.
bro, it's a pen, no?
I need to have
No,
a look.
look,
Kick
he's
the ground.
completely scuffed this.
Oh, he
guy.
done, bro. He's,
He has hit.
are you
but
mad?
it's-
He goes
Kick
to
the ground.
shoot and the guy gets in between his leg. It's a foul.
Scuffed it, man.
Kick the ground.
It's a
man.
He made
100% a foul.
Nah.
Laurie, you don't think that's a foul?
No way.
What are you
No,
saying?
it's
Well,
not,
that's
man.
it. Go on.
He put
Nice.
Go on. Good one touch as well.
Here, go on, Ethan.
No, no,
Go on,
no, no, no,
Ethan.
no.
Go on, have that. Go on, Ethan. Wow.
Oh, I'm not hearing that.
Asking for
What's
that a
happening?
foul
What's
as well
happening? Who's
now.
that, Marie?
What is happening in Marino's
Is that
down there?
Marino?
What is going on here?
In my opinion, that's a pen.
He looks quite sharp.
That's a pen, man. He
Why
goes to
they
shoot
work-
and he catches his foot.
Why they
on the
work?
floor.
Wait till you see it again.
Why they working this
100% it's a
out?
pen.
Nah, he hit his thigh. Look at the look, when he kicks his foot
Marino
back.
stood
Yeah,
on him.
he hits his thigh. Like the defender doesn't mean it either. So
but he's
there
still in the
is
way, no?
contact there. So
Here we go. Look, he's gone
you
to
can't
liver.
see it there.
kicks the floor.
No, you can't see it.
No, you need a better angle.
You can't see it there. He definitely hits his thigh.
The defender gets in the way of Odegaard's left foot before he shoots.
It's
Let's head over to Laurie, info station, see what your thoughts are on that penalty and how we started, bro. What are you telling me, Laurie?
I've got to say, I don't think that's a penalty. But what I would say, I think Arsenal made a decent start. They've had the majority of the possession, as we predicted on the starting 11 show, but they've had no shots on target yet. But they're neither of PSV. But I do think that Arsenal made a positive start. And if anyone looks like they're going to score...
Oh, nice. Brilliant.
Oh, take it in his right.
Take that.
Shoot! Hits it! Get in there. No way. Who was offside?
That was a finish as well.
Oh,
Must be him.
That was a good finish.
Was it? It's Rice here.
He's on.
It's off.
No,
It's
no.
off.
Oh, he is. His foot's off, man.
Close, but it's off.
Wow, what a goal as well. What a finish that is, man.
I just said, didn't I, that if anyone looked like they were going to score, it's probably Arsenal.
He
But obviously it's ruled off.
made up for it as well with that
Bro.
turn because the ball's behind him. But yeah, great strike.
But I would say, though, I think it's a good start by Arsenal.
Rodrigo 1-0, Real Madrid.
Rodrigo.
That was a quick decision on the VAR. They even
Yeah, I know. They didn't even show the finish afterwards.
quick.
Yeah, but this is the Champions League, isn't it?
What, semi-automated?
That
That
was a
quick,
serious
They don't
finish
mess-
from Rice as
Nice,
well.
that's beautiful.
This
pass.
is
Let's
good
go.
football.
Go on,
This is
quickly.
what I'm
Move it.
talking about.
Trossard on the ball, left-hand side. It's going to go backwards.
beat him,
Gabriel's going to have...
Sorry, he's got two man. Now go, now go.
Skelly.
Tim got overlap. Man on.
Nice.
Go on.
Come on. Marino's there.
Brilliant.
Oh, finish!
Hit it!
Shoot!
Don't do it!
Oh, you've got to shoot there.
He's not a
He's got to shoot across goal there,
regardless,
man.
It's not an excuse, man.
Why is he putting his
Striker
foot
or
on
no
the ball?
striker, your strong foot is coming across you.
Across the
You got to hit
keeper.
that. Have to hit that.
Yeah, whether
Look,
it's
I'll say
strike
it.
or
It's
not.
been a positive start. I'll say it. It has been a positive
has
start
been,
in
it
terms
has
of going forward. We've got to be finishing.
this
This
is
is
so
a close
close.
one, man.
Damn.
Oh,
They
mate, his
done it
foot.
quick. They done it quick.
His leg is
Leg.
going, yeah.
Bring this to the Prem. I want that in the Prem.
Arsene Wenger's idea be on side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hold on, Partey. Hold on. What?
Hang on a minute.
Oh.
Hang on a minute. What happened there then?
Ow.
That was soft, man.
It's been a good 12 minutes, though. I can't
Yeah.
lie to you.
Yeah, it's mad. Laurie, let's see what they're saying about that penalty, mate, because we're all a bit confused as to why it's not been given, or some of us are. What's what they're
Yeah, I
saying on
think the
audio?
common consensus is that it was no penalty. That's what they seem to be saying on the chat. And I would have to agree. It didn't look like a penalty to me, I must admit. Also, I got a super chat here from David Gordon. He said, "It's not for me to decide, but what a cop-out, LOL. But it's your decision, Arteta, not the man. Make it make sense." Super chat.
There we go.
How can not for me to decide be a cop-out? Am I the fucking one in charge of replacing Arteta? I'm not the one in charge of replacing Arteta. But if you wanted my opinion, that's a Simeone, right?
Yeah, right.
But it's not my, it's not for, who am I to say who the all I'm
Yeah, but
saying
you gave your
from
opinion.
what
You
I'm,
said it was
yeah, but I just
Simeone.
don't get these people. Like, it's just weird. Like, what kind of a thought process is that? Like?
No, I thought it was a valid answer.
Rather than give a name, because this person's response to Simeone would be, we'll never get him. But don't ask me for a name.
No,
then.
I
Don't ask me for a
didn't
fucking
ask.
name.
I said in an ideal world.
No, not
that was
you,
the
not
question.
you, the super
I know.
chat.
But that's what I'm saying. The question was in an ideal world. So,
Yeah.
I'm with-
If you
I'm
asked
with-
me a year ago, I would never have said slot.
yeah.
Shows
right.
what I know, right?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's it. That's all I'm going to say.
When they
Slot
say
come
there's
in and
nobody
won the
out there better, that's been squashed by Slot coming in and winning it with Klopp's team, right? So that's
So
been
would you take
squashed,
Slot
do you know
now,
what I'm
Arsenal?
saying?
Would you swap Arteta for
I think
Slot?
the job's different.
No, but
I think
just answer that question. No matter how the job
I'll ask
is.
you at the end of the season. It could go wrong for Slot. I
No,
need
but
to
end
see
of
him
the-
not bottle sank.
End of the season or not, right now, would you swap Arteta for Slot?
Probably not, but I look at what Slot could do at the end of the season if he can get this Liverpool team across the line.
You would have the
And
same
this
problems. though,
Arteta can't get this Arsenal team across the line. I think there's a debate. I think there's a serious debate. But whenever we give names, because I
question.
wouldn't want Slot at Arsenal, as in terms he wouldn't be the one I'd replace Arteta with. I would go with a Diego Simeone, Simone Inzaghi, Carlo Ancelotti type manager. But everyone
Good,
tells me they're washed
good.
and they're boring and they're done now. And I'm like, what? These guys are winning trophies. They've got CVs that says I win.
And before even asking me who to replace and all this stuff, like I said, I lean towards I don't think he's the man, right?
Yeah.
But he could still have a massive role to play
Yeah.
in the re-emergence of Arsenal from even where we are to what could come next, because he is now the safety net. He is now the shield, right?
Yeah.
He's faced more criticism for that this year because of that new
PSV
contract.
on the
shield.
attack. Oh my God, it's
Oh,
come out.
no.
Right there. How have they not scored?
Oh,
How have PSV not scored?
Wow.
Incredible.
And you
Was
think
that
we got
Gabriel?
you think we got problems in front of goal,
Was that
mate?
Gabriel?
Perisic has literally put in an unbelievable ball and it's come out. Raya has spilled it and it's hit the bar.
Gabriel done well.
And then the
Even that
rebound
second
has
one.
gone wide. How has that not gone in?
Oh my
That's
days.
Gabriel done well.
Yeah, I
though,
was going to
to
say,
even
big
get
up
to.
Gabriel,
Yeah,
man.
to
Made
even
himself
get
big.
to it.
He forced him to have to put it like
In that
roof of the
position,
net.
in that place, that was the only place.
Otherwise, it's got open goal.
Absolutely incredible. Party. Come on, don't lose it there. Don't lose it there.
That's a foul.
Wow. And then a rebound.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, he could still have a role to play, in exposing,
go on,
the
Turkish.
exposing the true problem at this club.
Yeah.
Wenger, I'm not going to lie, legend of the club, but ever since, that he hasn't even, he comes out of a book and he doesn't explain it. The same week he came out of a book, Josh Kroenke comes out and said, we never denied Wenger money. So, as far as I know, Wenger was the problem then, even though I know he wasn't the true problem, right? So Mikel's now in that position. What do you do in the summer, Mikel? If you don't like the summer that we produce, leave. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Make a statement, because you have got a reputation for yourself now. It's on the cusp now because you need to win things. If it is not you and it is the people around you and above you and all this that's limiting you, then this summer, leave. Expose the truth. But if you stay, next season, there's no excuses. There is no
I think there are a
whatsoever.
section of fans that just want to keep Arteta for another 5-10 years. It doesn't matter if you don't win anything. I mean, come on, man. Football's about winning trophies, man.
I
He's
don't,
got
do you
to
know
deliver,
what?
man.
I don't think.
He's got to
I
deliver.
I definitely agree with next season, just because from how he's changed.
Go on.
Right.
That was a header as well. That was a fussing header. That was a beautiful
Declan
header.
Rice.
Declan
Yes.
He
Rice.
said he wanted a performance
Unbelievable.
from
Who
him.
put the ball across?
I think Rice.
I think it was Rice.
Was it Rice or
Yeah.
Marino?
Left foot as well, right?
His
That
life.
was Declan Rice, you know. Fantastic from
Difficult.
Rice.
Well played.
Superb leap from Timber, by
Hey,
the
we
way.
deserve it as well.
Great
Brilliant.
response.
100%
Great
deserved.
response
It's
from
been a
that
really
ball
good.
coming
It's
off
been a
the
really good
crossbar
first
as well.
half so
Rode our
far.
luck a little bit with that chance, but
Of course.
still, man.
Dutch class there.
There's going to be some
The
offside.
2-0 is on.
Yeah.
Lewis Skelly, great pass out wide to Trossard.
And again, where's
Is that so? Rice is there in the centre forward position. There, look.
yeah.
Nice.
It's there.
Picks it
Yeah.
up.
That was the ball.
Drops the shoulder.
Fantastic. And that ball
Oh,
there
lovely
from Rice
ball.
with your left foot.
Oh.
Phenomenal. I tell you what, that is a great goal.
Great.
That is a beautiful goal. Declan Rice, what a delivery that is.
Yeah, well, we
And
know
to be
what he
fair
can
to
do.
Timber, he's
And
got up.
Well, man.
He's been in a really good position there.
That's a great jump, though.
Yeah.
That is a great header.
Wrist
above his
the
marker.
injury. That's
Come
Great
on.
header.
Who said
That's a
start
proper
Ben White
header.
over
There we
this
go.
guy?
That's a proper header.
Love that, man. Love that. Listen, we deserve it. Arsenal deserve it. We go 1-0 up. And to be fair, we've got the goal that some of us didn't believe we were going to be getting tonight. So there we go. That is the first one. Laurie, what are we making of the goal, man, and what they're saying about it on audio?
It's a great goal. Great goal. Great jump. When you consider as well that Timber's not the tallest man on the pitch. He's out-jumped Noah Lang at the back stick there. Like you said, great delivery from Declan Rice. And I think Arsenal do deserve to be a goal in front. But it's interesting, though, because
Play that.
PSV missed quite an easy chance. Well, two chances in one play. And then Arsenal go down the other end and score. And that's what can happen in football. So you've got to take your chances.
Indeed, we have Trossard with a delivery.
That's a
Can Odegaard keep it on?
That needed a
Nearly.
Marino or someone, man.
I would
the
say as
deliveries have
well,
been on
Dan,
point
that
Go on, Laurie.
that's special significance for Timber, given that he's Dutch and he
Yeah.
played for Feyenoord against
Yes.
PSV many times. So yeah.
Great point. Great
Yeah, he'll
point.
know the league, know the stadium, innit? So.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he will.
He did.
Absolutely.
And I think he's played internationally. I think Noah Lang plays for Netherlands, like a few of the others.
Yeah.
So it's, he'll know some of the players.
I just hope we keep up
Good
our
press,
level of
good press.
intensity and push on.
Done well
He
there.
done
Yeah,
well.
we've been
Yeah.
playing well.
Been impressed so
Well done,
far, I've
Steve.
got to say. I've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
impressed
Yeah.
so far.
Nice.
Yeah, we're playing with a lot of zip. I mean,
The
come on,
space
get
is
rid
there,
of the
man. The
ball.
movement's nice. We just got to go
Good.
forward straight away.
Yeah, a bit of confidence.
That's the
which is
difference. There's zip there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a little extra behind
That's
each
nice
pass.
from Gabriel as
But
well.
it's the players are doing it with their movement, man.
Yeah. Gone. Setting. Good. Good.
One thing you can't deny about Marino is his physical attributes. I've got to be honest. Like, I do fancy him if it goes into a one-on-one tackle. I know that's not what you want from your centre forward right now, but to be fair to him, that's one thing I will say about him.
Are you seeing Declan Rice's position?
Yeah.
He's playing,
Yes,
playing
yeah.
striker.
It's kind of surprised me, if I'm honest.
Oh yeah.
Look where Marino is now. Marino's kind of a right.
Yeah, this
8.
is what I mean.
Declan Rice playing
the
up top.
dropping and stuff is a bit insane. But
Declan Rice is in the middle now.
I mean, this is what you want. You want.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
That's a lovely
Put it in.
ball.
Put it in.
Go on, Miles.
Yes.
That was Miles
Okay,
Lewis
that was
Kelly,
amazing.
2 Ethan, 1 Eric.
Crazy.
Miles into Ethan, 2-0.
Trossard again, you know. Trossard's had a very good opening.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah,
He's
he
looking
needs to turn up
lively.
to
He's
that.
looking like he wants to take people on.
Where's the
2-0,
goals
boys.
gonna come from? They said. Even I thought that.
Wow. 2-0.
Mate, what a
Love it.
finish! Hey, that finish ain't easy.
I'll
Beautiful.
tell you what,
That's
this
not
is
easy.
superb. Not just from Trossard, but this from Lewis Kelly.
That was
Because
lovely.
right
Great
there,
touch.
Beautiful.
he done exactly
And
what
the
he needs to do in
movement.
10. And
Oh,
what's
wow.
a first-time finish,
Mate,
man.
pick that out.
Mate,
This kid is
and it
a
was-
baller.
Do you know what? And it
man.
got
That is-
deflection.
Oh!
What?
I was looking at the Aston Villa goal from Leon Bailey where
Mate,
he kind
that's
of
a nice
matched,
moment.
but
That
Boy,
one-
that is a
That's a
poster
nice
deserving
finish.
goal.
That's a nice moment, you know. Miles Lewis
is
Kelly
what,
into
you
Ethan.
know.
Bro, they want to
These
give
two
Archie. They want
kids.
to give Archie Gray, Young Player of the Year,
Yes.
over these two. Are they
Nah.
mad?
Nah,
Are they crazy?
nah, leave it
man.
out, man. Archie
Bro,
Gray.
Archie
come on.
Gray.
Really?
Spurs
Roll
have
my
lost
eyes
like
at that.
15 games in the league out of everything, over Ethan Nwaneri and Miles Lewis Kelly.
These two kids, man, have been the
That's what I'm saying
positives
about
this year.
Ethan, bro. You're like, why is he on the poster?
No. Hold on, let me just say.
Proper ballers, aren't they?
When I said about the poster, I wasn't doubting. I love
No,
Ethan.
I'm joking.
I'm just talking about where we are as a club for them
No,
to
I
be
get,
a
I
17.
get your
Do you know-
point.
do you get
I
my
get
point?
your point, bro.
No,
Yeah.
I love
100%.
Ethan. I don't doubt him
But
at all.
these
I
two
think he's
kids,
brilliant.
I tell you, any positives you can take this season are these two kids
Definitely.
right now. They're unbelievable what they're doing. This is in the Champions League at the last 16. This is not in the Carabao Cup.
This is it.
Unbelievable what these two are doing, man. I've got to say. And Ethan again, another goal. Like, you know, we're talking about Odegaard not scoring. This guy, that's now 8 goals for Arsenal this season.
Pure
That's
finish as
insane
well,
at 17 years old.
Serious.
Sorry, man. He's an absolutely superb player.
He's just. It's not even just the finish. The finish is quality, but the instinct, the movement to get in across, perfect time for the ball to be there, top corner.
And the intricacy of that play was just
Good touch.
top draw.
Well done.
Played Gabriel.
Cut it out well, Saliba, I think.
That was Saliba. That was
Yeah.
class. Good touch from Odegaard.
Odegaard's doing
Nice.
all right. They're all doing okay today.
Confidence, man. Confidence.
Oh,
coming out.
Unlucky. No, that's all right. He's tried that. That's nice. Oh, he's been nuts. Been nuts there, though.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's pulled him, you know. That's a foul. He's
What?
pulled him. Yeah, no, he did. He did pull him. He did. He's
That's
got to
Calafiori
learn.
on a
He's got to
half-time,
learn
innit?
from that because he
Yeah,
did
he's
pull
gotta
him
be
there. He
careful.
lost his man. He's pulled
Gotta
him.
be
He's lost his
careful
head
there.
there for a moment.
That was naughty.
Absolutely.
Perisic, that was naughty.
Look at that. Look, he's just pulled him. That's. I mean, he's going to go
He
down
even
like that.
needed to.
He's going to
Really?
go down like that.
Like,
Yellow is harsh.
It was soft, to be fair. He did pull him, but come on, man. It's crazy.
Different.
this has probably been one of the best 25 minutes.
That I've seen, yeah.
It's been good, isn't it? It's been really intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, a dangerous free kick here though for PSV. On their right hand side. Have they got any left footers that can smash this? Noah Lang, is he left footed?
They've brought levels to this. They really have. They've gone. Really
They've turned
gone
up
for this.
tonight.
But
They've
they
turned
they
up
have
tonight.
levels. That's the
so
thing.
far.
There's
Oh,
levels
Perisic,
in
of course,
this
I
team.
forgot
Yeah.
about him.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many levels. The
Watch out.
midfield.
It's gone wide.
That's right.
It's gone wide. Whilst that's gone wide, Laurie, what do you make of the second goal? This kid is special, isn't he? Ethan Nwaneri.
Oh, absolutely. What a finish. And like, I think it was Christian who said, it's not just the goal, it's the instincts to get into that position and shoot straight away. And yeah, brilliant finish. And like you guys were saying, how those people who judged Archie Gray to be the young player of the year ahead of Ethan Nwaneri, they must either be Tottenham fans or need their head tested, because I don't see any way they could come to that decision. But yeah, great for Arsenal. No, I don't think anyone predicted this. 2-0 up.
Yeah, I did actually.
No, midway through the first half. Midway through the first half, 2-0 up, playing well, looking good. Yeah, excellent start.
It has been, man.
Looking good is the key
Go on,
part
go
of
on.
that.
Yeah.
Alright, make it
Ethan
free,
on the
make it
ball
free.
here.
Martin, go
I tell
Martin.
you what, that's a
Oh,
ball.
what?
Hey, make it.
And that's not.
Odegaard, man. That's
What
poor.
was that?
That's poor.
They're trying. They're trying.
Pass.
They're
bad
trying.
pass.
They're trying. They're doing well.
Thing is, they're there for the taking. Kill this off so the second leg is. Don't you know? Everyone expected this to be like going to the Emirates and being tight. Let's kill this game off, man.
Yeah.
Don't land back in this.
Deal with that.
Go on, Miles.
Oh no, you're off. Oh no, he knows it and all. He knows it. Oh, he's off. He's gone.
It's not. It's not. It's not. It's actually not. He's actually not. He's actually got away with it.
Is it
What?
He's a good referee.
I don't know if he has, you know. I don't know.
Oh, mate.
No, he has.
Mate. Mate.
The card would have been out already. Look,
I don't know.
away. He is so lucky.
The ref saying he's not.
Mate, he needs to be changed, mate.
Okay. Someone's got to get hold of him. Someone's got to
He
talk
needs
to
to
him.
be changed.
I saw
Seriously.
Moreno just talking to him and just saying, look, just calm yourself down. But yeah, that should be
That's a red,
in the Premier League.
That's a yellow card. Yeah.
It's not.
It is. It's a yellow.
No, it's a yellow.
It's very soft. Very soft. It's a yellow, but it's very soft.
Yeah, I agree. If he's not on a yellow, he books him.
Ref done well. Ref done
100%.
There you
well.
go.
The referee actually
Lucky
done well
there,
there, but we're very
he
lucky.
did.
We're very
We are
lucky.
lucky as well.
You knew it. You see how scared he
If
got
that's
up
in-
and looked like that.
If that's in the Premier League,
Yeah.
straight off.
Especially Arsenal and all.
What's Mark Clattenburg saying? They just said he's...
I'm not getting any audio at the moment from the game, but what I would say, from my own point of view, that was a big moment in this game because I've got to be honest, most times that would be given as a yellow card and he would have been gone.
If that's Michael Oliver, he's gone.
I don't even think you forget about Michael Oliver. Most referees would have given him a second
most
yellow.
of
There.
them said. We all thought that was.
I think you can consider himself very fortunate not to have got the second yellow there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe,
very fortunate.
maybe. What makes me laugh is you got Peter Walton, Mark Clattenburg, Dermot Gallagher, and Mike Dean. They're all the review guys. I mean, they're four of the worst referees I ever see when I was growing up, and they're all now experts of opinions on these shows. I mean, what is happening here, man?
You know what,
That
though?
ref watch for that Dermot Gallagher is embarrassing, isn't it? Let's be real.
Yeah, it's
They're
crazy.
making
You know
a brand
what?
out of it, though, isn't it?
It's about time we got some fortune. We're on the right side of a bit of luck. How many times this season? Second yellow straight away, red card here. Just like bullshit going against us.
Maybe like you say, if it was
The
an
whole
if it
season,
was an
man.
English Premier League ref, maybe it
Yeah,
would
he
be
would have been
different
gone.
right now.
He would have been gone.
Maybe.
I
you
do
never
think
know.
he should have been gone, but come on, man.
But
We deserve a bit of luck.
But we need to manage our emotions, and as much as it's been unfortunate some of the decisions that we've had, especially with Miles, given his age and the fact that he's been sent off before. He has to be careful. He should have won that ball. I think when you look back at it, he kind of pulled out from it.
I think he should have just stood the man up.
But yeah, he could have either stood him up and just waited for that cover behind. But yeah, we're lucky.
Let's go back to Laurie because he's got audio back now.
Actually, I haven't got audio back. I'm just,
Sorry, I thought that was what you meant.
just looking at the comments, something that I definitely agree with. Literally, all the people in the comments are saying that the manager's got to take him off at half time, or even now.
That's it, yeah.
Because he won't get lucky
Or-
again like that.
Nah.
Timber at left back, put Ben White.
That's
right
what
back.
I would do.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Either way, I'm happy.
Dortmund 1-0 up against Lille. Adeyemi scored.
Player we could have signed as well.
He's quite a talented boy. Quite a talented player. And Real Madrid still 1-0, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah, disappointing.
Would you take Skelly off? Let's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think given what we're saying and the state of the game, that could swing the game completely. So Arteta needs to learn from this moment or the moments from before and actually just put on someone in replace of him. It's a shame though, because I do prefer him on, but
We see it so often at Arsenal now,
can't
innit?
risk it, innit?
Oh,
Yeah.
one of our fullbacks gets booked in the first half.
Can't risk it.
It's like every other game we're doing that.
Yeah.
It is. Laurie?
Just super chat I've got, need to read out from Abdullah. Thanks for the super chat. He says PSV are guilty of not setting a low block. Fielders are getting free runs. Maybe our Champions League hope is that we face teams who don't set up defensively.
Well, definitely Arsenal this season, there's a blueprint to play us, and I think we have struggled with the low block, to be fair. But tonight, I've been really impressed with us, I've got to say. First half hour, really impressed.
Yeah. It's the movement. I think it's, as Christian was saying when we talk about Wanyeri, but it's the movement from Declan Rice, it's the movement from Odegaard.
On the break here, though, PSV.
Look at defensively.
Look at
Who's that?
Wanyeri
Wanyeri.
busting a gut
Busting
to the
a
back
gut,
there.
mate.
Yeah, beautiful.
Pacing
Love that.
Yeah, that's class, man.
Done.
So yeah, it's the runners from the midfield that's causing confusion for PSV, the defence. So they don't know who to pick up. Declan Rice is playing up top, so then they're thinking, right, do I go to him? Moreno's dropping into that midfield or into that 10 role. So it's the fluidity of our movement that is causing upset against PSV. So let's see how it goes.
Just off topic, Turkish, I wanted to ask you about the links to Andrea Berta. What is that exciting for you?
Probably the most exciting name we could have.
Oh, you go on.
We could have got out of that list that we had last few weeks ago. Five names, Alabe and I forgot who else was even on that list.
Alabe and Dan Ashworth and Skuro and... Surely!
It's a goal!
It's a goal, right?
Is he waiting?
It is a goal.
It's a goal!
Is he checking?
Is there a goal?
Oh, sorry, I was confused. Yeah, it's like no one's celebrating.
Because we're just
I thought it was
waiting.
a foul. Marino
I was
fouled.
waiting for the ref.
He done the right
Marino-
thing. He done the right thing. Bury that.
But you know what, Timber, credit to Timber because
Yeah.
he didn't give up. He drove into the
Just
box.
all of them down that
had a
right hand
shot.
side, just not
Look at
giving
what
up.
he was doing there.
I
Timber,
thought-
man.
I didn't
Wow.
celebrate because I thought Marino fouled him.
Yeah, I must admit, I thought they were going to pull it back.
Oh.
Do you know what though? Fair play.
Still got up.
This here. Oh, they fell over.
come on. That's a legit goal, man.
He's fallen over this
Great
defender.
thing.
He
Yeah, he
ain't
just
been
fell
touched.
over from
Yeah,
nothing.
Fucked up.
He ain't been touched. He's
Yeah, mate.
He fucked up. That's it.
Bro, that's mad.
He was off balance.
Nice finish.
Great
Nice finish.
Quality finish.
Nice finish.
That's our number 9 right there.
I gotta be real. I've never seen this come.
Oh my God.
Why is it just
Never
falling
seen-
over?
No
That's
one
so
did.
confusing.
Poch,
That
you
was
can't,
Beautiful finish.
Poch, you can't write
Do you
this.
think that's put
You
it to
can't
bed?
write this, mate.
I never
over,
expected
ties
this,
done.
man.
Yeah.
Of course it should be done.
I will
So,
say this: that is
I
shocking.
said
from
3-1.
PSG.
The whole
That's
tie
1-0,
should be
like.
done.
Yeah, right.
The whole tie should be done.
Of course it is.
This is shocking from PSV.
3-0 up away from home.
Oh, they saying he's offside.
He's not
there.
interfering.
No, he didn't interfere. No, the ball didn't
But the ball's played towards
touch it.
him.
The centre back's not even looking at him.
The ball's played
They
There
are,
we
you know,
go.
they're checking it.
The
But
centre
with
back
any
ain't
money.
looking at him. How can
Mate,
he come
Clattenburg needs
offside?
to stick to fucking gladiators, mate.
That looks
Is it actually
that
not?
looks
Why is he
offside
doing
though.
that?
No, he's off, but the ball doesn't go through to him.
Yeah, but he's still impacted on play because he's the one
Surely
making
he's
the
happy
run.
to
innit?
hear it.
If the
Alright.
defender's looking this way, he's offside behind him. He's not interfering with the defender.
Bro, the
He
ball's
is,
going
'cause
to him. How
he's
can he not be? Of
moving.
course he's
drawing the
interfering.
See
defender
what they
out
do, let's
of
see what they do.
position.
Really?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, if
It'd be interesting to see where they go here. How this ball
Defender's not
gets
looking
to
at him, is
him.
he?
Yeah,
They'll chalk it off.
it's a
probably
great,
will.
it's a
The
great little
defender-
finish from
yeah.
Marino. I've got to say, it's a great little
Oh,
finish.
that is a
from
nice finish, man.
good
him.
finish. Good finish.
Perfect,
Through the legs.
just-
I think they'll rule it out, but
Yeah.
I think it's bullshit.
They ruled this out. They've got this one and the Rice one. They ruled out. We peppered them tonight, man. It's crazy.
And the penalty you should have had,
There you go. Yeah,
which I stick to. 100% pen.
should
There's
be
a foul.
tie over.
Bro, if I'm going to shoot, and when my leg is lifted, some guy comes in, and my leg then hits his thigh, it's a foul. How's it not a foul? What, you could just come and stop me from
I
shooting?
did
You're not
not
playing
see.
the ball,
I
it's a
did
foul.
not see that. All I see was him kicking the floor.
It
Personally,
seemed
but
like a little touch to the
I'll have-
fly.
It doesn't
I'll have
matter.
a
And then he
look at it
kicked
again.
the
Or
and then he
David
kicked the
Luiz
ground.
when he against Wolves got a straight red card for when Thingy clipped the back of like it's a foul, man. It's crazy.
I just think because of how there's so many fouls given in the Premier League
Why
that's
is this taking
stupid
so
or
long?
little.
Well, did Timber shoot or did he pass to
I think he
Marino?
passed.
If
but
he passed, it's
it hit
offside.
the player. It went to the player. So Marino.
Yeah, but the
Marino-
player isn't looking at. He can't
Yeah,
see
but he's
Marino.
cutting out a pass to an offside player.
Yeah.
I need to see another angle.
That
But he
is
didn't touch the player.
Yeah,
if the player's
Moreno's
aware
moving.
of
But
Marino,
he's the ball's going. He's cutting out the pass to an offside player. So
Yeah.
that is the impact on the
It's
whole move.
offside then.
they obviously don't.
Unless they're saying that Timber shot, I don't know.
It's gonna be off.
I don't know what's
It's taking
going on.
So
yeah,
long.
it is going to be off.
We can't hear the audio, so maybe is there any? Have you got
Anything,
audio
Laurie,
yet?
No, I can't hear the audio, but looking at the comments without wishing to betray any confidence, it would appear that the goal will stand.
Goal's going to be given. Goal's going to be given. The chat
Nice,
saying.
nice. Have you got audio?
No, not yet.
Looking at the chat, they're saying.
Yeah,
Goal's
look,
given.
Marino's celebrating.
There
Come
we go.
on!
Yes.
So
It
what are
should
they
be a
saying?
wrap.
This
I think
could have
it's a
happened
shot.
here. Then they're saying it's.
I think it's a shot. From
Okay,
Timber.
yeah, it was a shot. It was a shot then.
I don't think they were just checking that. I think they were checking everything. I don't
Yeah.
think it was just that one offside.
Weren't
call they were
just a,
checking.
yeah.
Nice, Marino.
Can Marino.
That should
So
be
You know
game,
what?
set, match,
This should
man.
now.
That's it.
It should.
This
Real
is
Madrid
like
in the
one of the
corners.
best first
Calafiori's on now.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hate that.
I think
Okay.
I don't hate
that's
it
the
at all.
best thing to do.
Okay.
Sensible,
That's the
man.
best thing to do.
There we go. I've got to say, I think that is sensible. Miles has come off.
Big
Fair
up Lewis
play to
Kelly,
him.
35 minutes
Come on,
quality.
man.
Mate.
Could have been off,
35
but
minutes
still.
and he thinks this game done for him, so he's happy.
Clean sheet.
Got an assist, clean sheet, he's done. Calafiori on. Now what happens here? Come on, Calafiori. I need to see more from Calafiori. I've got to be real, lads.
Yeah, it just needs to be a bit disciplined.
Defensively, I need to see more. I think
Yeah.
going forward is quality. But he's only
Yeah.
22, man.
Yeah.
He's
Don't
still-
give
he's
them a
still gonna grow
sniff
as a
now.
player.
See out the
Good.
half. Don't
Good boy.
concede.
Well done. That's it.
And we're
Nice.
good.
First to the ball.
Nice.
Good.
I said
Good.
3-1, by the way. Just saying.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
Might be more than that, you never know.
Could be more.
Hopefully it is. I mean, look, they haven't been good. They were there for the taking, and Arsenal at the moment.
Good.
Great turn, man.
Ref.
That is
Great
the
turn,
Odegaard
man.
I want.
Great turn.
Oh,
Have they not been good or
thank
we've been
you.
very good?
Well, I think a little bit of both, actually. We deserve credit because we have been good.
I watched them against Juventus. They fought for their lives. They were brilliant, man.
Yeah,
They played
3-1,
really,
wasn't it?
really well.
They beat them. They did well, yeah.
They went to extra time.
Ah, yeah, of course it did, yeah.
And they were quality, man. Noah Lang, Perisic. Yeah, they've had nothing. One
Yeah.
chance.
We were just singing Odegaard's praise, or I was just singing Odegaard's praise, but
1-1.
he done all
Madrid
of that.
and
No end product.
Atletico.
Hey, Julian Alvarez.
Atletico. Julian Alvarez has equalised at the Bernabeu. Wow. Okay.
Who do you lot want to go through on that?
I mean, Atletico, I suppose, get Real Madrid out of that competition because it's their competition.
what
14
you
Champions
mean.
Leagues.
I don't know why. For some reason, I'd rather play Madrid. Is that crazy?
Really? Yeah.
Do you know what? There
Is
is
that mad?
something. I'll be
I don't want to
honest with
play
you.
either of them. But
No, same.
Having Madrid at the Emirates
Yeah, man.
will be a serious game.
And seeing these players,
Like-
seeing like Declan Rice, these kind of men at the
Yeah,
Bernabeu. Saliba.
Mbappe, Bellingham. Do you know what I mean? It'll be a serious Champions League
Would,
night.
man.
Yeah.
We haven't
And
played Real Madrid
and
since
getting a result.
2006.
Is that a foul? Is it?
No, he's giving the throw in.
Gonna go over to Laurie.
Yep, got another super chat here from Eric Chung. He says, with MLS, I trust us to get the W, even if they score, but cannot afford to go down to 10 men. Take him off at half-time. Well, he's been taken off before half-time. Arsenal 3-0 up. I don't think any one of us saw this coming. It's been a great half for Arsenal. They've come out, they've dominated possession.
Brilliant.
They got a bit of a let-off by not going a goal down. The game could have been very different had we done that. But they went straight back down the other end, scored and not looked back. 3-0.
Interesting. Look, I've just seen Cabiot and Butler Oyedele come and warm up. Now, I know it's early days and it's 3-0. Would there be an opportunity to give a couple of these young lads some minutes tonight? Anyone believe that?
I hope so. I really hope so.
I'd be surprised, man.
I
Arteta
think we
doesn't
still
do
need
that.
to give these man the chance to to maintain this chemistry, maintain this level of performance as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But this goes in there with one of our best performances of the season already.
I agree.
You know, so it's not even
If
just
not,
last
probably
few
the best.
weeks. It's one of the best of the season.
Yeah. Definitely one of the best halves I've seen from us.
Let's just see it out though, man, because 3-1 makes it a different kind of.
Ooh,
Tone.
feet.
Ref.
Who's that?
Yeah, he's giving it.
Moreno again?
I love Reyes.
Touch from
I know. Do you know what? He just did
That's unreal.
little touch.
Why
Who
the-
needs gloves?
Hey, Moreno's feet there.
That's stuck to his foot, didn't it?
Yeah, that was mad.
Bro, that's Power League. I said Power League. Power League special.
Who was it? Laura, you last time, me and you saying it looks like a tennis player. More like a tennis player than a footballer.
Novak
Djokovic,
Djokovic.
innit?
Yeah.
Nadal, Djokovic. Crazy.
Well taken goal, though. Took his goal well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It
impressed
just
with
looked
that
like
finish.
he looked like he was under no pressure at all. Just
Do you know what? It might have been a bit of that though as well, because I think he might have thought, he's
Yeah.
going to give a
Yes.
foul here. I'll just bury
roll
it
it in
and
the
then-
back of
do
the
you know what I
net.
mean?
Yeah.
No,
like when a
I
player
think
knows
he
offside,
knew it wasn't a foul, man. He
Maybe
knew.
not. Maybe not.
Because the way he buried it and just ran off to celebrate, he knew that wasn't a feat.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
here we
great
go.
touch as well.
But do you know what I
It's
mean? He looked like there was just no pressure on the finish. Like, I'll just put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
He
was
was composed.
really good.
All of his goals, all 3 finishes recently have been quality.
Yeah.
Header, the finish,
Yeah.
and this one different. And they're all header, left foot, right foot as well. No, actually, no, left foot.
There's
That's
the
left
two
foot, yeah,
lefties.
yeah.
The first one he did against Leicester, that was actually really good. That was really tough, that, to be
Yeah.
fair.
What, the header?
No, the
Right
the
foot.
second
finish.
one.
Right,
Yeah.
Come off.
It's just
Yeah,
that was for a
left
right foot
Bouncing
finish,
it,
but he
yeah.
went with the
Come
left.
across
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
box,
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
right foot, yeah.
That's why I want to see him shoot more, man. We know he's got it. Like the chance earlier when he was on his left, just hit it across.
Yeah,
Man.
agreed.
Even if it hits the keeper, you get a corner, it bounces to someone else, you cause something, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I've been impressed.
Nice.
This has been class, man. I can't lie.
All round performance has been
Yeah,
brilliant.
it's
Really
been
good.
really, really surprising as well. Like pleasantly surprising.
Trossard.
Spinning round.
Bro, Trossard, we know what a player, when he's playing with confidence, we know what a player he can be. I saw a video of Martin Odegaard today talking, I don't know if you guys saw it, it was like, if you could pick like, you know when they do like the
Oh,
right
yeah,
foot,
left
the
foot
left
or
foot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It came to the skills, any player you've ever played with, he chose Trossard. It
Yeah,
just shows you what a
he is
player
technically
is and how
gifted, isn't he?
good technically he is.
Yeah, he is technically gifted, I must say.
Just need to be disciplined though, because Calafiori's
Have that Odegaard. Now drive forward. Come on.
good.
That's all right.
Nice.
Go on, Tom.
Man on.
Not enough. They've
No,
got
no.
too many man back right now. Like they're trying to see it out.
Timber Moreno.
3-0 at half time.
Good. Very good.
Mad, isn't it?
I'll tell you, it's been very, very impressive.
Mm.
Very impressive. Sorry, Turkish. We were saying before we did score about Berta coming in. You think it's a good move? It's the best of the options available. Better than Dan Ashworth, of course. Alabi was the other one. Skuro was the other one, and then obviously Jason Aito, which nobody seems to want. Man.
That's
So,
about
you happy with that? Yeah.
Resume-wise, easily. His resume is probably up there with some of the best, let alone the people that you've just mentioned out there.
Mm.
So yeah, I like it. I like that he's Italian. I like that he's not Spanish. I like that Simeone's spoken of him and said we've had many disagreements, but we both, made judgments based on the love for the club. I like that because I want someone to come in and not just ruffle feathers for ruffling feathers' sake, but question. Two football minds come to an agreement on big moves. And when we look at the names, he's from David Villa all up until more recently with Griezmann, for example. You look at the striker list. I mean, he's someone that I'm impressed if the club do get him in. I'm not going to lie.
Bro,
Penalty.
Penalty.
We're giving away a penalty, and it's
Are
a
you
yellow card
serious?
for Thomas Partey, and Arsenal are giving away a penalty here. It's a corner from PSV, and it looks like Partey has pulled down his guy. He's complaining about it. Love to see it again. It's a straight yellow, so the ref's adamant.
Just a little bit of discipline.
And this is where the end of the half could start
So this is
to
where
get a little bit of a frustrating thing. Hang on a minute.
Man,
He's
what are
wrapped
you
his hand
doing?
around his neck. You can't do
What
that.
are you doing?
What is Partey doing there?
Why would you do that?
What is Partey doing? He's thinking, right, I've got my man. There's another one to spare.
Mate.
You cannot do that. That is a foolish thing to do
That's a close
from
one.
Thomas Partey. There's absolutely no getting away from that.
Partey saying
It's a ridiculous
pushed
from an
into it.
experienced man.
he did get
Sorry,
pushed.
boys, that's mad.
He did get pushed, but it's still his arm movement. He
This
doesn't
could be
need
letting
to
him
do
back
that.
in the tie.
Didn't need to
Cannot
do
do
that.
that,
especially
man.
before half time.
before
3-0 at
half time.
half time. This game is
3-0
done.
up. All you've got to do is just see the game out till half time. Be professional. There was no danger there.
Hasn't scored yet though.
Do you know what I mean?
He
You
hasn't
don't.
scored yet.
It's not like a derby game against Tottenham or something like that, where there's that needle and bite, where you feel the need to do things like that before half time. It's just stupid. This could potentially let
Gives them
back in
some
the game.
life.
I think
That's what it
Ryan saves
does.
it.
Yeah, it does.
Half time
Gives them
3-0,
hope.
they're dead.
Gives them, I know, that's it. And then when you score
And
one
to
more,
take
it's over.
Saves
David
it.
Raya steps up. And he's got no chance. It's a
was a
wicked
good-
penalty.
that
And
was
it's
a good-
3-1. And they've been let back into the game. We were in control. We should have killed this game off. Thomas Partey, no excuses. Stupid mistake. A yellow card. Ref absolutely adamant. He's complaining about it still. I don't know how or why. It is a stupid decision from an experienced player. And Noah Lang gets him back into the game. No
How can he
chance for
complain
Raya.
like? What's he complaining about? I don't understand.
Can't put your hands on someone's face in a penalty area, let
don't
alone
know.
anywhere on the pitch.
not dive.
You're asking
Raya's,
for it.
what's Raya doing there?
That's a
by
good
the way?
penalty, brother.
Unbelievable. Laurie, I'm going to come to you, bro.
Yeah, I was trying to get your attention earlier
sorry,
because
man.
there was a super chat I was trying to read. Thomas Joyce said 3 attempts, 3 goals. We need to be this clinical. On that,
Oh,
Go on.
nice
on,
again.
Hits it! Oh, sorry, Laurie. Declan
no,
Rice
that's okay.
just wide.
That would have
Excellent
been beautiful.
attempt there by Declan Rice, who, by the way, is having an excellent game. But Thomas Partey there, what is he doing?
That's a save.
Safe corner.
That's a save.
What a
Fingertips.
save.
If that stays 3-0 at half time, that's pretty much the tie over. What
Yeah.
Thomas Partey's done now is allow PSV back into the tie. And I'm sure the manager will be very disappointed with that.
Yeah.
Or listen, when they watch
And,
it back
and as
up
you
in
were
the players'
saying,
room-
Dan, for an experienced player like Partey to
Well played.
do
Nice.
that.
Well played. Go on.
No excuses for
Go on,
Thomas
go
Partey
on,
there.
go on, go on.
Timber is a man possessed.
Oh,
mate,
lovely.
bro.
Go on, go on.
Timber's been our best player today.
Odegaard's playing shit again, man.
Yeah, Odegaard's been poor.
Again.
Sick of it.
Sorry, did he what?
He's not been
Timber,
poor.
man.
Did someone say Odegaard's been poor?
No,
Odegaard. Nah,
He hasn't been poor.
That was poor.
It's just
was
two
poor.
That
times
moment
where
was
he's given the
definitely
ball
poor.
away like that.
Been a
That's-
couple of moments though like that. a
Yeah,
couple
man.
of
Like,
bad
come on,
passes.
man.
When he got the ball there, I didn't feel
Expecting-
convinced.
We're eating that.
felt like he was
it
gonna
felt
give
like
it
Timber
away.
had to come and show him how to just hold off a man and like, you know.
This is where we can't lose our heads though. This is where we cannot lose our heads.
Well done.
Next goal was massive.
Go on, mate.
Huge.
What is it? 40 coming up to 45.
Yeah.
That'll be about 3 minutes.
You just got to keep it calm, man. It's 3-1 in the first like,
Four
half of the
goals.
first leg. Like we just got to keep it calm.
I just think, was it Till? Is it Till's up front? He's causing a lot of problems. He's one of those smart strikers who uses his body quite a lot. There was a challenge, I think, on him a few moments before the penalty was given, where he put his body in the way and Saliba went through him. He's one of them smart strikers that they need to be careful of.
Goodbye, Calafiori, and cleared by Arsenal. Laurie.
Yeah, just another super chat from Steve K. Don't take this personal, Dan, but he says, Dan Potts loves to cry. It's a pen. Move on.
I was crying about the pen.
Too much space.
I said it was a pen. Yeah, it was a blatant pen, to be fair. Thomas Partey's got no excuses there. Let me tell you that. Absolutely crazy.
Come on. Good boy. Well done.
Let's clear this
Stand 'em
now.
up,
Come
stand 'em
on.
up,
This
stand
is
'em
just
up.
giving them a little bit of a boost and brought them back into the game, which is frustrating because they were there for the taking. And it's a
mate.
great delivery. And
I said this. strike.
luckily, fast De
Oh, De
Jong
Jong,
heads
De
it
Jong.
over the
4
bar.
minutes.
It's De Jong you need to be careful.
Get on him, man.
It hasn't been as. I mean, look,
Yeah, De
3-1 still very healthy, but if they took their chances, it'd be 3-3.
Jong. Yeah.
Wow.
Because that header there should be on
They hit the
target.
bar as well.
And the
Yeah.
one that hit the bar, and that's, that's it.
3-all.
We've been very clinical with bars like that. Like I said, 3-3.
Yeah.
To be fair, Rice obviously did score. We had the penalty shout. Rice has put one just wide. That was unbelievable
that one
save,
there,
by the way.
actually,
Wow.
yeah, that one.
Unreal.
That was
was
an
unlucky.
unbelievable save, man. Unbelievable
2
save.
nutmegs in that as well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rice has had a good game. I'll say that. Rice
good
has
in
had a
those
good
positions,
game.
He's done well.
Get him in those positions
Yeah,
more.
he's done well. He did say he wanted to score more goals this season, to be honest. So it's good to see he's got his shooting boots on today. But yeah, it's just about that discipline now from the boys to see out this half.
Oh, well done, Part.
Nothing
Oh,
silly.
that's so bad, man.
Nothing silly.
What's he given?
Gave them a foul.
I feel like we just need to get to half time.
Get into half
I
time.
don't want to be going 3-2.
Regroup.
Let me tell you that.
Yeah, now we feel like we need it.
Crazy, isn't it? When you're 3-1 up and you're
3 to the
thinking, come
good.
on.
That's it. What a
Yeah.
roller coaster of emotions this first half is. You think
That's-
3-0 up, you bring Calafiori on, you think you've sewn it up, sewn the tie up pretty much, and then now you're thinking they nick another goal. Then it's very
To be
much
fair
game
though,
on.
that's Tom Thomas' party. That's what Thomas Partey has done, unfortunately, to this tie right now. Because he's made it a bit nervy.
I don't think we've got to overreact though. Even if they nick a
No,
goal,
I agree.
another goal 3-2. This could go 3-3. Take it to the Emirates with 3-3.
Well, I don't want to be
Still-
doing that.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't want to be doing
The
that.
first
Not
bit
3-0
I
up.
agreed with
It's
you,
not.
but then
It's not a big panic. You know what I'm saying?
it's a panic in the
chill
sense
out. I
of
can see us scoring in the second half, so I don't think we're not going to score in the second half. I think
it's the momentum
position,
and it's
man.
having the control of the game. And when you're in full control of the
Nice,
game,
Marino.
Nice.
away from
That's
home,
nice.
Go
it's
on, Tross.
important to just see it out.
I
Running
think
through
there's been
Treacle
way
and
more
Intro
positives than
side.
negatives.
No, 100%, 100%. I agree. Like I said, I agree with the first bit he said, but then when you was like 3-3 and take it to the Emirates, nah.
No.
Oh, that's
I mean, I want
That was him again.
I know, he's
I
looking to
will-
roll
I will-
it through, and it's like, there's a defender there, mate. You've actually got to take
Yeah,
a touch
the
and
guy's
put it
there,
past the
bro.
defender. You ain't just going to roll past the defender at this level.
You've trafficked it round him or
You're
something.
playing against a bunch of under 12s, mate.
1 minute to go, man. Just see this out. I'm good.
Timber's had a good first half as well.
Yep.
Solid.
I think he's been our best player, Timber, for me.
been very good.
Yeah, he set the tone.
Him and Rice. And Ethan.
Yeah, the battle between him and Manasseh is quite good as well. I like it.
They're mucking around now, PSV. They're getting around with, they're getting away, like getting on with it.
Yeah,
They can sense it. The crowd. I mean, we obviously can't hear it, but the
They're
crowd
gonna have to
must
do
be-
something second half, so expect something different.
it's gonna open.
Well,
up,
it's clearly
yeah.
lifted the crowd as well. You know, it would do. It would lift the crowd. Go on, Laurie.
Another super chat here from Christian. He says, we would have taken 3-1 at half time before a ball was kicked. Stupid penalty. Take Partey off as punishment for that. Bring in Jorginho, perfect setting. Another one here from Jordan who says, who made the trip there? Ty, Robbie, Lee. Come on, you gooners.
That's not fun.
Big up for the super chats, people.
Got to go fast, man.
Literally, what we
That's
got?
it, that's
Seconds.
it.
That's it.
Half-time.
And there we go. Listen, just before we hand over to Laurie for half time, one player that's impressed you each quickly, Kwame. Who are you saying?
Declan Rice. I think
Okay,
it was
Christian.
big game.
Same. Yeah, Rice.
Rice. I'll go Timber. Turkish.
I'll say Trossard because he ain't been named.
Okay, Marty.
Yeah, look, Trossard and Timber have both been really good, I think, in this half.
Fair play. Listen, let's hand over to Laurie for half time.
Okay, thanks, guys. Just to recap then, 3-1 to Arsenal. As we were saying, I don't think anyone saw that coming. It's been an eventful half. PSV could actually have gone a goal up and should have gone a goal up. In one play, they missed two relatively easy chances. You know what they say about missing chances. Arsenal go down the other end and score a really good goal. And from then on, they took control of the game. 1-0 then became 2-0 and then 3-0. In between that, we had Miles Lewis-Skelly picked up a yellow card, should really have got another yellow card with a pretty reckless tackle on the edge of the box. It was outside the box, but, you know, reckless tackle from him. And he got away with it. He was substituted shortly afterwards. But, yeah, Arsenal looking good. But then right towards the end of the half there, Thomas Partey one of Arsenal's more experienced players. You expect better from him. Rush of blood, got involved in the penalty box, put his arm up too high, seemed to make contact with the PSV player who went down, as you would expect him to. A penalty was given, and PSV are somehow still in a tie, which, let's face it, should have been pretty much dead and buried. So it's 3-1 at half-time. If I could just go through some of the other stats. Shots on goal. Surprisingly, PSV have had 6 shots on goals to Arsenal's 5, even though Arsenal are 3-1 up. Shot on target, Arsenal 3-1 to the good in that stat. Possession, PSV shading it now. Earlier in the half it was Arsenal, but towards the end PSV, especially once they got that goal, they started to enjoy a bit of possession. They edged that 54% to 46% to Arsenal. Completed passes, again, PSV 241 to Arsenal's 206. Corners 1, PSV had 1 corner, we've not had a corner yet. Touches inside the opposition box, now this is quite telling. PSV 6, Arsenal 20. 2 yellow cards for Arsenal, none for PSV. No red cards, and 1 substitution made. That was Miles Lewis-Skelly. I said to you earlier that the manager saw fit to take him off. I think that was a wise move as well, after he'd been booked already and then narrowly escaped getting sent off towards the end in the second half. But overall, a really good half for Arsenal. In fact, none of us was predicting that at before the game. So to go in the first leg away from home in a Champions League tie, a 3-1 up, Arsenal absolutely would have snapped your hand off for that. But they do need to be careful because they gave away the penalty. We spoke about that. Thomas Partey, very silly decision making from him there. And towards the end, it looked like PSV picked up a little bit of confidence, and so they're going into that the end of the first half, coming back out for the second half with some renewed optimism, because had that been 3-0, they'd have gone in at half time. That's pretty much game done. But now, they'll be thinking that they can get something. So Arsenal do need to be watchful. They do need to be focused, concentrated. I'm sure the manager's going to say to him, look, no more silly mistakes, because they did get away with one with Miles Skelly. He could easily have got sent off 2 yellow cards. Partey's giving away the penalty. So, listen, we do need to, like I said, stay focused, stay concentrated, and they should get the job done. But, as we've seen in football many times before, they say it's a game of 2 halves, and Arsenal will need to be on their game, because PSV, at times, they have looked dangerous. So that's pretty much the story of the first half. Looking at the comments, still some people not too impressed with Martin Odegaard. I don't think he's as bad as what some people in the comments are suggesting. It could be just that some of the people here are expressing their overall frustration at his recent form. I don't think he's been that bad, actually. I think he's been okay, but it would appear that a lot of people in the comments are not having it. So I think players of the half, you would have to look at Timber and Declan Rice in particular, but most guys have played well. And like I said, I think Arsenal couldn't really have hoped for much better. I mean, most people were saying that if we got a draw tonight, they'd be happy. So to be 3-1 up at half time, that is clearly a great, a great thing for Arsenal so far. Again, I'm seeing lots of comments here, not happy with Martin Odegaard. So look, one here, Odegaard is atrocious. Odegaard has never been the same after injury. Odegaard is poor. Odegaard is finished. Odegaard lost the ball too many times. So yeah, it's from a Martin Odegaard point of view, you would have thought we were losing, because a lot of the fans here seem to be going in on him. Personally, I think that's harsh. I think he's had an okay game. Certainly, Jurrien Timber, who scored a goal tonight and looked sharp. He's won all his individual battles, well, most of them anyway. He's looked good. I thought Declan Rice has been really good. And Ethan Nwaneri, with that goal he scored, he's been excellent too. And most of the team, Mourinho's looked good. I mean, the second goal, the finish, was superb. Third goal, I think it was, actually. But yeah, so overall, I'm very pleased. Overall, I'm sure the manager is too, because like I said, if you'd have said 3-1 at half time, first leg of a Champions League tie away from home to be 3-1 up at half-time. That is, that is brilliant. So, but they still have to remain focused, still have to remain concentrated, not do what Thomas Partey did and, give away goals like that. But, very positive, and let's hope that come the second half, Arsenal can maintain their good play and keep their heads on and get the job done. Thanks. Huh? Oh, am I still on, am I? I thought you just wanted a quick song. There's no one in it. Okay, well, they want me to keep talking, even though I've said what I've got to say. But, if you want me to keep talking, I will. Yeah, just having a look at the comments. What we got? Timber has been outstanding. I think I agree with that. Some people are disputing the penalty. I don't know, man. It looked like a penalty to me, I've got to say. Yeah. What's happened to Odegaard? Timber, the new Odegaard. Take out Partey. Ref favoured us. Wanyeri looking lively. Definitely agree with that. I said I disagree with some of these people who seem to be suggesting that Martin Odegaard had a bit of a shocker. I thought he played well. If not played well, he'd certainly not made any, real bad errors or anything like that. I thought he'd done well. I think he'd taken the team forward. Looked lively. Interesting. Got a super chat here from Real Madrid Arsenal. He says, Odegaard has dropped in form badly. I wonder why. Yeah, listen, his recent form has not been the best, but I think so far today, I think he's been okay. He's not been brilliant, but he's certainly not been bad, as from my point of view. Super chat here from Max Craigs. Thank you for that. He's not left a comment, but we'll read that anyway. Thanks for the super chat. There's another super chat here. Just trying to find it. Few people suggesting that Miles Lewis-Skelly needs to calm down and, get some discipline into his play. I've got to say, I don't want to criticise the young man. He's had an outstanding season for Arsenal, but I think there is some credibility to that comment. Once he picked up the first card, he needed to be very careful. And I have to say he was very fortunate not to have got sent off, because to me, the second tackle that he made was worthy of a yellow. And if he gets a second yellow, that's him off. So the young man's got to learn from that. I'm sure he will, but I'm sure the manager will be reminding him of his responsibilities, because when you're playing in these types of games, you can't be going down to 10 men. Sean Dube, super chat, not left a comment, but thank you very much for your chat. Thanks for the support, man. Appreciate it. A few people suggesting, as I've said, that Miles Lewis-Skelly was lucky to stay on the pitch. The manager was right to substitute him when he did, because you don't want a situation whereby you're going down to 10 men in a game like this. Saliba is immense. Yeah, got to say the back four have looked good tonight. Got a comment here from Kelvin. He said Trossard has been poor. That's not been backed up by the panel. They seem to be saying that Trossard's had a decent game, which I would agree with as well. It's funny how these things are subjective, a person who somebody thinks having a good game, you speak to another person watching the same game and he thinks he's been terrible. It's interesting how that works. Here we go. Odegaard and Trossard, pathetic. Super chat here from Blicky94. He says, Odegaard in a bad patch. Deserves calling out, but don't be disrespectful. No talk of his kid or wife. Important we keep it to the performance on the pitch. Well, that goes without saying. Anyone that's done that, is out of order. You shouldn't be bringing personal issues like that into conversations concerning football. Unknown Tactics says Rice carrying the team. Let's see, another super chat here says bring on our young strikers. A couple of people looking for Kieran Tierney to get some game time. I wouldn't be against that, to be honest. Beast J says Trossard has been good. RB Lordy says Ben White for Timber and Cabia for Anwieri. It's like United on Sunday. I'm not so sure about that. Kevin, Trossard isn't effective. Again, a few people saying Odegaard's been poor. What did the panel think then? Do you think he's been poor?
Well, look, man, I'll say this. I don't think he's been poor. I don't think anyone, in fact, has been massively poor. I heard some people saying Trossard. I actually think Trossard's been all right in comparison to what I saw from him in the Nottingham Forest game. I don't think Odegaard's been poor. I think some of the passes have been a little bit like laboured potentially, but I don't think anyone's been bad. I think it's been a good half, and I know that it was frustrating the way it ended with the penalty, but let's just be real. Like, it's 3-1. Let's keep it calm. I did just get a message, actually. I don't know if you mentioned this, Laurie, but the link up between Lewis Skelly and Nwaneri has gone down as the youngest in history in the Champions League.
Oh, wow.
Goal and assist. That is phenomenal, isn't it? For a 17 and 18-year-old to be doing that in the Champions League at this level.
Yeah.
They deserve a lot of credit for it.
Won't be beaten for a while.
Yeah, I don't think so. And
No.
they're living a dream. They're living a dream. Fantastic
Barca.
to them, yeah.
Barca are the only team that could beat that. I think
Your
Yamal's
mouth, your heart
17.
out.
Kabasi, their centre back, is 17. So them two linked up, they could beat it. But apart from that, I can't think of any.
Yeah.
Listen, boys, it's going to be an interesting second half now because the next goal is massively important. PSV score, and that crowd is going to get very, very hostile for some of this team. And if we can actually score, I feel like we killed potentially the tie off, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
What are we saying?
I don't see us, if we keep playing the way we're playing, I don't see us not scoring in the second half. But like we said before, the next goal is massive. If it goes 3-2, like you say, the crowd gets up for it, our players start to get nervous, start to play within themselves a bit more. We got to go out, we got to score the first goal, make it 4-1, kill the tie, take it to the Emirates, it should be done. So yeah, just keep playing the way you're playing. Forget, it was a mistake from Partey, you don't need to do that, but get out of your system, focus on the positives rather than that one negative. There were other chances though that we did let them have, so yeah, man, just play the football we've been playing, keep it tight. I'll take 3-1 now. I predicted 3-1 as well. So.
Oh yeah, 3-1. You take that and you're confident of going through.
Yeah, for sure.
3-2, different story.
Nah, 3-2. But my point was before when I said about if this ended up 3-3, I'd still be confident taking it to the Emirates. Like
I'm
a lot of
confident.
people, I'd be confident.
Not confident.
Bro, we've been very good at home in Europe this season, and I think the PSV especially. No shade on them, but I think we'll deal with them with the atmosphere at Emirates. I think we'll deal with them. We'll beat them 2-3-0. It'll be comfortable. So.
It's frustrating though, Christian, to be 3-0 up. If we do actually let this slip and go to 3-3, that shouldn't be in that situation.
Absolutely
you know
not.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
We have to see that. Laurie?
Yeah, just another super chat to note from RB says Timber and Rice have been our standout players. I don't think many people disagree with that, actually. Rice especially. Hope Arteta doesn't change the game plan and go defensive. PSV are there for the taking.
Look, I've got to agree. I think Rice and Timber were definitely the two players that were mentioned. Trossard and Odegaard, funny enough, Turkish mentioned as not having the best of games by some of the chat. I don't know. I think Odegaard and Trossard have been bad. I think Trossard's definitely been okay. Odegaard, I think okay is fair. Some of his passing hasn't been great though. What do you make of that, Turkish?
I think Trossard's been alright. Odegaard not so much, but I think Trossard definitely first 20-25 minutes. Part of the zip was him. Yeah. The balls into the box from that left-hand side created two of our goals. What do they call it? A key pass? He got the key pass for two goals. Yeah. And it's not like they were just simple passes. I mean, how often this season have we seen our wingers face up and we asked them to either beat the man or find the pass inside? And he found the pass inside twice. We got 2 goals out of it. Maybe quiet other than that, but yeah, Odegaard on the other hand, I've got no real defence. I don't think he was good. I think he shied away from the responsibility a little bit when given the ball, or not great. But it's 3-1 up, half time, away from home, or second half now. So I won't dwell on the Odegaard thing. Just pick it up in the second half. There's there's food to be eaten. Yeah. So make sure you eat something.
100. No, I'm with you, man. Listen, we're on the attack now. We're on the way. Ethan Nwaneri on the right hand side.
Come on!
He needed that.
It's in now.
Come on!
He needed that.
Come on, man!
He needed that.
4-1.
Come on!
He needed that.
PS who?
Just when we
He
needed.
needed that goal.
Just when we needed
man.
something from our captain, there he is.
Odegaard needed
Right
that
on
goal.
cue. And do you know what? Ethan again.
Nice
man.
one, Yeri.
Mate,
Beats the
Step
man,
over,
gets
step
a ball
over.
in,
Onto
right
his
foot,
right
weaker
as well.
foot.
What
Tell
a
you,
ball.
this kid, man, 17.
So good.
But it's just again Odegaard in the right place at the right time, which is good for him. He needed
good-
that goal.
And he couldn't have needed a better opportunity,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
an
yeah,
easy
yeah.
opportunity. Just put it in with your left foot, get the confidence up.
stick it in the danger zone, wallop.
Good finish.
Have some of that.
Good
Keeper.
finish as well.
Keeper should have done better with that.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic from Ethan.
Keeper puts it in a dangerous area
Keeper's
there.
fumbled
Either got to
it.
get two hands to that or put it somewhere else.
Raya did that in the first half.
Yeah, he
Got
did.
lucky.
He did.
Yeah,
Granted, he did. Yeah, but it's not a good place to put the ball. No,
Yes,
was there.
in there.
Can't let them back in it
One.
now,
We
man.
said the next goal was massive.
Do you know
key.
what a game of football?
And this should
What
now
a game of football. Who
It
would have
should.
thought this?
But step
should
up
now
now, Odegaard. Step up
be
now, man.
comfortable. But this is what we've
You
got
got
to
your
be doing
goal.
now.
You got your confidence.
There we
Hopefully
go.
comes
Let's
back
see.
more.
Let's kill this tie off completely, man.
5
The way we're
goals
playing.
after 47
I think
minutes.
credit.
we
We have to give credit to Arteta here in terms of what they've been doing over the last couple of days.
Yeah, yes. It's
Trying to
different,
find their
for sure.
solutions. Yeah.
It's looking completely different. I'm going to head over to Laurie. What do you make of the goal, bro?
Yeah, right on cue for
Hey,
it.
I love that. Go on, go on. Put it in, put it in.
Sorry, Laurie.
Sorry, Laurie.
Go on, go on.
Yo,
2 minutes.
That goal is
2 minutes.
That goal is levels,
yeah, man, they're getting
Let it
Chat said
My
that Trossard and
gosh.
Odegaard ain't been good. Now they're all right. I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
That was very nice. That was very nice.
Little thing. Oh, what a goal, man.
Goal of the night potentially.
Was that a quick pass through the
I
legs
mean,
as
this
well?
from Calafiori and
Hands down
Trossard.
goal.
What a ball.
I thought he should have put it in there, but I was
you
right.
watch this.
Calafiori done well there.
Oh, I love is that
Sorry.
run there and the follow
That
up.
little thing.
Oh,
Goal of the night.
Come on!
Hands down,
Mate.
goal of the night. That's
Sorry, that
quality,
is
man.
superb.
Mate.
That's top
Trossard.
quality, bro.
You know
Fair
that
play,
finish
man.
was Theo Newcastle.
Yeah, I was freaking saying when he got,
yes.
he got
Theo
fouled.
Newcastle.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
little
yeah.
dink.
Remember that. Unbelievable. Look at that, boys. 2 minutes in.
This is a
Game and tie.
this is a
Surely now.
Champions League statement.
100%.
Massive.
Away from home.
Someone mentioned Sporting. I think it was you, Christian.
Yeah,
This is up there with that.
yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
5-1, 48 minutes.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Six
Seven, eight,
six
why not?
goals in the game. What a game of football.
And look,
more goals in this,
we
man.
haven't got the attack that we want, and we've scored 5.
No, we need this
goals.
though. So
Unbelievable.
that,
We needed this, yeah.
you know,
we needed this.
like I said, you need to eat when you can eat. So
There we go.
Yeah, we're hungry.
Unbelievable. Let's head over to Laurie. Sorry, man. We tried to get to you, but
Yeah.
we're too good at the moment, man.
Yeah, it's interesting that the two players that were getting dug out in the comments at half time have scored.
Yeah, literally straight away.
Yeah, so that's excellent form. And I mean, this is unbelievable, really. 5-1. Arsenal hadn't scored in 3 of their previous 4 games before tonight. Now they've scored 5 goals.
Winners.
And we still got, you know, I mean, well over half an hour to go in this game. So
It does.
Fantastic.
Nah, but yeah. Where was this against West Ham? Like, for real, it's the same team that started against West Ham, and we crumbled. We didn't create nothing.
It's different. They set
But
up
why?
different.
Why is it different? We had the league to
different
play for
teams,
then. Yeah?
different
Great question.
contexts.
There was a slight opening of the Premier League being back in, being there to play for. Liverpool had dropped points. Where was this? Why
Just a
did
bad day
we
at the
not put?
office. Bad day at the office.
Bad day at the
But
office,
that's it.
and then it's about
Is that all it is?
Man, that
that was
kid.
nice.
Hang on a minute. That was outstanding.
Go on straight.
Play that.
Oh, nice.
He's got it, ball. He's got it as well. And it's a touch. You know.
This is so good.
Take him on a shoot.
Why
Take him on a
there?
shoot.
Go on.
Take him on a
funny.
shoot. Have a go. I should have had a go.
Now, where was this, man? This is the Arsenal that we love. We know this team can do this.
Is
Cool,
this-
we're missing players,
At the
but-
moment, is this on par with our highest Champions League win?
Yeah, Sporting Lisbon was
Yeah,
5.
five.
That was the highest one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because Inter Milan years ago, what was that? That was.
Oh no, we have beaten Sparta 7-0.
Oh, there you go.
the Champions League.
Yeah. That was at the Emirates. That was all
come on.
Oh! They've had a shot.
Don't let
PSG,
him
and do you
run
know
all
what?
the time. You just let him run.
They've left him. They've let him shoot.
It's not done yet.
They're asking for a
aye.
corner.
Look at this.
Did he
we
save
know-
this, Real?
I think he did, you know.
No. I don't think that's touched anyone, right?
Didn't touch no one.
No.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to have. We're talking about solutions, but I think it's having the time with the players. Arteta was mentioning about how he just let the players have a little rest, have a think about and reflect on the last couple of games. But there's definitely been a lot of things. I think Timber was mentioning that they've been working on a lot of things, and it seems like it is that movement.
Who was saying? So was it you saying about Arteta's interview where he said,
Yeah,
we're going to let them see"?
he wanted
Bro,
to
there's
see.
no way.
He wanted to see.
From the first minute, we had a game plan. Declan Rice playing pretty much as a striker. Marino dropping deep, getting the ball out to the wing as quick as possible. Odegaard pushing forwards. Bro, this is by design. This ain't no let's see what happens.
No, I agree.
Odegaard's got
Arteta's
Arteta's got it spot on tonight, and he deserves credit, man.
Man, they do. It does. Players and manager does.
It's not done yet.
Block,
It's not
Gabriel.
done yet. But a good block.
That's 5-1.
Players
good
and manager
defending.
deserve credit, man. 5-1
Yeah,
up
they do.
in 50 minutes. Come on.
Big up, but that's why I'm saying, where was this? Because we know the quality in this
That's
team.
what none of us
Because
can
a
answer.
couple of
The
players.
thing is, right,
Where
before
was
this
this?
game, if you had turned around and said, "I'll score prediction," do you know what? I reckon on 52 minutes we'll be 5-1 up. Be like, mate, you've lost a plot.
100%.
Like, mate, you need psychiatric care, here,
Facts.
mate. But
When I said
look,
3-1, there would have been people in the chat being like, "This guy's."
yeah, I
lost his head, what's he
know.
talking about?
Even the 2-0.
But we know it's in this team.
But sometimes it's just having that
They have the
belief.
quality.
It's having the belief in themselves.
Oh,
save.
save from
Good
Real.
So
It's a great ball from Perisic.
De
It's
Jong.
got to be said.
De Jong's
But
called.
maybe that's experience then.
Yeah, it's down to experience. It's down for me. It's about just having that belief. And obviously, when you're not scoring goals and you got injuries coming left, right, and centre, you're looking at each other and you're thinking, where's it going to come from? All it takes is for one, and then the floodgates open. A special occasion like this that builds up their confidence. One leads to 5. So yeah, it's
5
fantastic.
goals from open play, to be fair. We've not had
Exactly.
any corners either. Do you know what I mean?
Keep
Oh,
up.
wow.
Thank you.
Wow, did you not get a call there?
Chill, man.
What?
You don't need to do that, man. Just hold it in your hands. for a
Okay.
minute.
Tell you what, though, that's a foul, ref. That's a foul, ref.
Come on, man. Why?
I thought Raya, just take this thing out of it there. Just hold it.
So, okay, so just out of interest, right? So the game against United on Sunday, not to look too far ahead, but
We need to rest
obviously
the
with a player situation and lack of depth, what do? Do you rest players for that game?
Start resting them.
Do you start resting them for the Champions League now?
No, you don't rest because
I think
it's
before
5-1. Like, what are you resting for?
No, against United.
Yeah, but it's 5-1 though.
No, I'm
They
saying
should be in the
moving
bag
forward.
already.
No. I'm talking about for the Premier League now, favouring obviously Champions League, winning something over Premier League.
Well, I think you could start taking players off now.
I would start taking them off.
I'd take
Not
Ethan
now,
off
maybe 60, 65,
And then
65 minutes.
Premier League moves fast, man. Before you know it, we could be slipping into a top 4 race. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't take
I
let's
that.
get that
agree,
win
yeah.
against United.
Let's go.
Nice.
That's a great
Nice.
turn, by the way.
Nice.
That's a great ball as well.
Good ball.
Let's go, Ethan. Let's go, Ethan.
Go on.
Rice is there.
Oh, we scored. We
He
scored.
wants to
he's
shoot.
looking-
He
he's
wants to
going for it.
shoot.
Oh my God!
Unlucky.
Still in.
Come back out
He's
again.
back in.
Unlucky.
You see how he's just breezing past players like that?
Aye, brilliant, but wrong finish, man. Should have gone across goal there.
Nice.
Well done, Tims.
Oh, I won that.
No foul. No, he's breezing past players.
Yeah, that was madness.
That's a ball.
Everything apart from the
Is that
finish was
Gabriel
perfect.
or
I'm back,
Saliba?
bye.
Yes.
All for them.
When you said he scored, I was like, what? You seen something? Like,
Because you can just see, look, he's just smelling
crazy.
danger, yeah.
he had 2 passes. He just wanted to go by himself.
Just intent, innit? He's just intent on
Direct,
driving forward.
bro.
I love that.
Direct.
I hope we don't take that out of
Nah,
his game
nah.
as
I
well.
said,
'cause
no fear.
that's what I want to be seeing.
No,
no
no
fear.
space.
Give it to
No,
Ethan.
run
Give
it.
it to
Yeah,
Yeah,
Slug
but he
Ethan,
needs,
man.
he needs a bit more of a run. Ethan needs to do a bit more.
Go
there.
on.
I thought he could have slid that.
Nice.
Touch. Play.
Don't dink it.
Gap
Do
was
not
there.
dink it.
What he's gonna.
That's it, keep ball. Good,
Nice.
Good.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God, he's got a...
Unlucky. It's
Love
football.
that, man. Love that.
More of that.
Brilliant.
More of that.
Love that. Laurie, let's come to you.
Yeah, another super chat here from Black Hole. It says 5 different scorers. One other thought: the more we score, it's more annoying for not having a striker. But then maybe that's doing the trick today, isn't it? So, thanks for the super chat.
Great. I think
Listen, it's been one of the most impressive performances for quite some time, it seems.
100%.
As we say that, Real Madrid have just gone 2-1 up. Ryan Diaz has put them in the lead at the Bernabeu.
Just on
Another
that,
very
we
Go on, Laurie.
Space.
They need to
we
win.
last scored 5 goals in a game against Man City over a month ago.
Yes.
In Feb. So yeah.
Oh,
We've had some fives. West Ham, Palace, City,
Yeah.
Sporting.
obviously Sporting. So we've had some fives this year, but To be fair, it's more impressive tonight. One, because of where it's at and at what stage of the Champions League, but two, because we've got a front line out. So that's why you've got to say fair play to the lads and the manager tonight.
I just think it's the timing, because we was kind of scratching our heads and we was like, how are we even going to get through the rest of the season without scoring goals? Where are the goals going to come from? It's dried up. So, yeah, this kind of gives us a little bit of hope. Obviously, we're not going to get carried away with it, but yeah, it's something that no one really expected. Score 5 away from home, first leg, it's really good.
Give the players their confidence back, but also the fans, man. The amount of negativity I've seen this week, season's done, it's over, why are you going to even play this game? Might as well forfeit. If we get Real Madrid, we're out. Like,
Trossard is doing
bro, the amount of negativity.
Yeah, he's been on one.
Bro, he's been...
I think this shows there's still belief, there's still hope in this team, man.
Good tackle, good tackle. Who was that?
Brilliant from Trossard,
That was Trossard, innit?
Brilliant. On the attack here, PSV, then we're going to go to Laurie. The ball's in,
Good.
and it's cleared
Good
away.
defendants.
Laurie.
Yeah, just quickly, a couple of interesting points being raised in the comments section. People are saying the manager should now think about resting some of the players for the ahead of the United game.
I'll take Ethan.
And I think that's quite a valid point. Who gets rested? Maybe Wanyeri?
Yeah, what are we saying? Who's
But then you don't want to,
you.
you know what I mean? You don't totally want to take your finger off the pulse because, you know, if PSV do get a couple goals, then you could say they're back in it. So
It's just
does the manager do that, or does he?
I mean, look, the manager's going to make changes. I mean, it's who comes off now to get rested, I think, more. I mean, Timber, for me, has played a lot of football, so I imagine Ben White will probably be one of the players that comes on. He does like a Zinchenko sub of late. And
I'd like to see Jorginho come on.
Maybe.
And look, Wanyeri for Sterling, just to change it up.
Yeah, Sterling's a good shout, you know, because obviously at 5-1 now, it's like, come on, deliver.
Yeah. Like, just do something.
Look at the game, look at all these guys are doing, look at the front three, go deliver.
Space at least.
You know?
He must be embarrassed, like Sterling, looking at these youngsters, what they're doing. As a seasoned, not I say vet, but a seasoned pro.
Nice.
Good, well done.
I just don't think he cares, Connors, man.
He must
really
care,
don't.
bro. He's like Trossard again. Bro, he's moving like Overmars. I said this. He's moving like Overmars.
Sterling to me just looks like someone who's just kind of done.
So you think he don't care?
If Arsenal dropped out of the top 4 and finished 7th this season, obviously it's not going to happen. I don't think it'd affect him in the slightest. If Arsenal lost 5-0 tonight, I don't think it'd affect him in the slightest. I think he'd sleep just as well tonight.
I think they all sleep just as well.
I think a bit of both is true.
No, but they don't. I don't think Saliba would. I don't think Odegaard would. I don't think the young players would. I don't think David Raya would.
I think all of them do. All of them do, mate.
But you said they'd sleep just as well.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're saying like Sterling wouldn't care. I think he does. That's what I'm saying. I think he actually does. Anyone would. If you've got a younger that's showing you up or that's starting ahead of you, I'd even be upset with the fact that Moreno's starting ahead of me.
Nice, let's go.
You get me? So it's just one
look
of
at
those
this
things
space.
To me, it doesn't fill me with that.
Odegaard's in loads of space here. Come on.
Yeah, Odegaard's got lots of space to drive.
Hits it.
Hit that.
Hits it, Ethan.
Goal.
You know you want it.
Oh, that was
The power he has.
Gets you out of your seat, man.
The
Ethan.
power
like,
he generates
looks like
as
he's
well.
gonna. He's intent to score. It's unreal.
Brother.
So impressed by this kid, man. I can't lie. His touch is outstanding as well.
Yeah, he's insane.
Odegaard done well there, driving forward.
So the question now is, where does Saka play? Or where does Ethan play when Saka comes back? What happens?
I'm bringing Ethan into the middle. I can't lie. I'm gonna put him in the 10 and put Odegaard in the attacking 8. That's what I'll be doing.
And then you play Rice as a 6.
Yeah, that for me is where Rice is. I'm not a fan of Rice in the 8. Although he's been good tonight, I prefer him in that kind of either double
He's done a
pivot or
job there, man. He's good in the 8, but he's better in the...
Yes.
So then Zubamendi comes in next season. What's the midfield?
Well, I think Rice will be back in the 8 then. So
Go,
delivery,
go,
there
go.
it is. Oh, has he missed that? He's got to get out on target, right?
I think they headed
Gabriel
it against each
header.
other.
Before he headed it down.
Yeah, he has headed
I
it
don't know if he
down.
headed
That
it
was
into
actually our first corner of the
Let's
game,
see.
believe it or not.
What's
No,
happening here then?
no. And you give that for penalty for Partey.
That's not a foul, man.
What do you mean it's not foul?
It's not a foul. It's just contact.
That's just contact.
You think that's a penalty?
He was hugging it, bro. He pushed him off
You
the
see
pitch.
that from every single corner. That's not
No. Deal with that,
Gets
please. Pull that wide. Nothing stupid, please.
He was about to do
Yeah,
something.
you can tell.
Next season, we've got Zubamendi, Rice. Say Partey stays for another year. Odegaard, Nwaneri. What's the midfield 3 out of that 5?
Good pressing.
For me, I would probably be looking at Rice
Rice has to play as a 6.
and Zubamendi as a double pivot, and then Odegaard in the 10.
Well
That's
done,
probably
Trossard,
what I'd do,
unlucky.
and bring Ethan into the mix.
No foul.
It's
No
probably
fair.
what I would do, but
I almost think he's too good not to start, man.
God.
he is right now. Oh,
Well done.
come
Well
on,
done.
Raya.
That's
Nice.
right, well done.
Turkish?
Score it off
Nice.
easy, huh?
What are you saying for next season if we got those 5 midfielders? Does Ethan start for you?
We shouldn't go into the season with Ethan, with reliance on Ethan to be starting in a position like that. We need to cover it properly, if I'm honest with you. Zubamendi and Kimmich, that would be ideal. Partey and Jorginho can go. And then what next? What attacking mids are available? Wirtz would be the dream.
Yeah, man.
Cunha would be the backup, in my opinion.
Good shout.
Yeah.
Good shout.
Would you take Wirtz over Cunha, yeah?
Oh my God, I'll take Wirtz over most players.
Wirtz will be my number 1 attacking
Really?
midfielder.
Wirtz is cold. It's different.
Yeah,
different
he's
gravy.
unreal.
I don't think Arteta would
Oh
take him
my
over
God.
Cunha though. Because Cunha can play across the front 3 as well.
Yeah.
And he
Arteta
can
will
play
be
in
a
the
silly
middle.
man if he thinks Cunha's is better than Wirtz.
I don't think we'll get either. I can't
Wirtz
lie.
is also going to cost you like 50, 60 million more, isn't it?
I don't actually think
Yeah.
we're going to get an attacking midfielder. I don't think
No,
we
I
will.
don't think so.
I think we'll get a winger and a forward potentially, and one midfielder. But I don't think it'll be the attack-minded one.
Well, if you can get Kimmich on the 3 and you get Zubamendi, I think they'll be done. That'll be them done
Yeah.
for midfield. And then 100% need to bring in a left winger, especially
Yeah.
if Trossard's probably going to go.
Good
And
head.
a
Nice.
striker, if not
Good
2
head.
strikers.
That's a good head.
And
See,
then
there
knowing
was,
Arteta will bring in a centre back as well, or a left back.
Definitely bring in a left back and a goalkeeper. That's for sure.
They're going to need a keeper when Neto goes.
Yeah, they will. Looks like we're going to get that Garcia guy in it from Espanyol. I imagine.
That's a big investment, though. I don't know, what that's about.
Yeah, he's about 22 million or something. Is it 23
Yeah,
million
I
or
thought
something?
it was 26. But
Oh,
regardless,
maybe it's more
above
than that,
20.
yeah.
That's a big investment
Yeah.
for a young keeper. That's
Unproven. Laurie, over to you, mate.
Yeah, another super chat to report from Jay. He says, do we look good cause, meaning PSV, they're in a low block? I guess that's
Well done, Timber.
a point that a few people have been making. Some other people in the comments are making the point that they feel that this is a very poor PSV team. So I guess that it's inevitable that people are going to make that assertion. They're going to say, are Arsenal playing that well, or are we just up against a really poor side?
What are we
really
saying
matter,
there?
man.
Because I think that's potentially a little bit harsh on Arsenal. I think we've been really good. But what are we saying? Are we just a little bit too biased and they've been poor?
Yeah, but either way, if they're poor or not poor, this is the last 16 of the Champions League.
Yeah.
Away, it's
Yeah.
5-1. This is a team that knocked out Juventus in the round of 32. It doesn't matter if they're poor.
Only
or
beat
weak,
us in
'cause
front of
we're
you,
winning
man.
5-1, 100%.
Do you know what I think with that comment? The amount of Arsenal fans that would have said 1-0,
Yeah.
0-0, on those low scores before the games. I would find it very, very hard to believe that there's
Good
an
boy.
Arsenal
Good
fan
boy.
out there who've gone, yeah, we're going to smoke
let's go.
them
Let's go.
5-1.
It's mad because people at 0-0, 1-0, 1-1, and then it's 5-1. It's like, well, they were rubbish anyway.
Yeah,
It's like, hang on a
exactly.
minute. Like,
It's moving the goalposts over and over.
yeah, it is. That's a bit harsh in my opinion.
When it was Sporting Lisbon and they were on fire, Gyökeres was scoring
Yeah.
every single game. We beat them 5-1. People said the same thing, man.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. If you want to say they're poor, cool. We're winning 5-1.
De Jong's coming off. Ledesma's coming on. We've kept him fairly quiet, to be fair, De Jong.
Yeah, apart from
Quite
that.
an experienced player.
Yeah, he hasn't really got the legs, but
yeah.
Nah.
Ledesma does do.
Are the panel surprised that we haven't made any substitutions yet?
What's the time now? 65. I'd expect
65
within the
minutes.
next 5 minutes or so he should.
This will be interesting, guys, because Bakayoko has come on and it's Calafiori at left back. That will be a very interesting shout now, unless he does go on the other side. I might have got that wrong, but for me it could be quite interesting. He's a very good player, Bakayoko. Very good player. I remember playing him in the Europa League and he was
Couple of years ago,
really,
yes.
really impressive
Yeah,
for them a
that's
couple of years ago. So
Crazy.
let's see what he's about.
Like 36-year-old
Nice,
Perisic
Rice.
starts
Run on to
ahead
that,
of him.
Rice.
Beautiful.
Good boy.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
Man on. Good.
No
Drive.
one's there. No one's there.
Gabriel,
off
no
to
one's
the-
making that kind of run, were they?
He
Inside,
done
yeah.
well. He done well.
Trossard moved.
He might have.
Central.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well done.
Nice.
Yeah, done
That's
well.
done enough.
Who's that, Moreno?
That's Moreno.
Yes, everything kind of half stops.
Hey, Moreno's done well.
Nice.
That's what I mean by his
Turn.
physical
Moreno
presence.
has
That's
done
one
well.
thing he does have.
Yeah, he does.
Reminds me, who does he remind me of?
Havertz.
No. No, Eduardo. Eduardo?
Eduardo?
Don't know.
Nah, he's more.
To be honest, he moves better than Havertz does up top.
I think his
Moreno.
first touch is better than Havertz as well.
He looks more sharper than Havertz.
Would you guys offer Partey a 1-year extension?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Depends who you're getting in. If you're talking about getting Kimmich and Zubamendi and I don't know. And for me, you know, look, let's say you go further in this competition and you're up against, you're in a semi-final or a final. Those games are generally a lot tighter, and all you need is a player to do something like he did earlier, wrap your hand around a player, give away a penalty, and you're losing that game. Might not be as open as this, and that's what you've got to think about. Is error-prone players as well, you know. And Partey has made, he has been guilty of making some errors this season.
That's an interesting point.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying. I just think for how good he's been this season, he's probably been our best midfielder.
I think he has been.
I think just having him as a rotation option next year,
definitely.
100% I'd have him. One more year.
Trossard is a nuisance.
Turkish, what are you saying?
If we're saying Zubamendi's replacing Jorginho, if Kimmich is available, that's a next level. You bring him in if you can, and I wouldn't mind Partey going, to be honest, because that's a winner right there. And yeah, Partey's been our best midfielder of the season, but our midfield hasn't been good this season, so it's kind of like a non-statement in a way. Do you get what I mean? He's been good.
Partey has been good.
He's been good, but has he been great?
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think next season, if he's a rotation option, if he's on the bench.
Yeah, but if Kimmich is available,
but then Kimmich is also a 30.
Kimmich is a winner.
He's a very good player, but will he be at the levels of when he was winning if he comes to Arsenal next year?
He's their best midfielder this year, probably.
I think in that situation, I think Rice replaces Partey, and plays in his more natural role as a 6, and Zubamendi, and obviously Kimmich can play as a versatile player. He can play as a 6 and he can play as a right back, but Zubamendi is a versatile midfielder, can play in the 8 and the 6. So I think I'd like to see Rice back in the 6 in his more natural position.
I think everyone would, to be fair. I've got to say, before I go to Laurie, I've got to say I think we need to be... we haven't signed Zubamendi and Kimmich yet. That's all I'm going to say, right?
Yeah, we have. We talked about it already there.
We ain't signed them yet. Laurie, over to you, mate.
Yeah, mate, a couple of super chats to read out. Steve K says, Leicester was so poor and struggling. I think he's talking about last time Arsenal scored a couple of goals. MC Andy Williams says, would you take Nico Williams for Jesus plus 40 mil?
Yeah,
I think
100%.
most people would. Jesus has not been impressive, to be fair. Looks like Zinchenko's about to come on from what I saw just then. I'll be interested to see who he comes off. I think Timber probably, as much as he's been great, he's probably the one that does need the rest, to be fair. Him and Saliba have played a hell of a lot of football, if I'm honest, this season. So that'll be very interesting. But yeah, Nico Williams is the one that apparently Arteta wants and is obsessed with. But does he want to leave Spain, and has he been great this season? I mean, a couple of goals and a few assists.
Scored a nice goal the other day. I think if he's going to leave, he's going to go Barca.
Do you think?
Yeah. I don't think he's going to come to Arsenal.
So I'll be interested if Zinchenko comes on here. Is he going to bring off somebody in midfield again, or is he going to bring off... Because surely he's not going to bring off Calafiori.
I think he'd take off Rice.
Yeah.
He's done that. He's made that sub the last 2 games, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Good ball.
Oh, go on, he's through.
He's off.
Time.
Offside.
He's offside.
He's offside.
He's offside.
still-
That's outstanding, man.
Hey, that finish is cold.
Trossard's been one of our better players.
finish
Sorry,
is
he
cold.
has been quality. I've seen a different Trossard tonight. Sorry, I have. I've seen a different Trossard tonight. Go on, say it's him. Please say it's him.
I think it did, didn't it?
Don't know if it did. That is unreal. That is sick.
I took liberties out of the keeper.
Oh my God.
Destroyed that goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I can see why Odegaard said that he wanted
Are they checking
his
to
feet.
see if it's Sterling and Zinchenko both coming on?
If there's anyone that needs a goal, it's
One
definitely
Eri coming
him.
off, that makes sense, to be fair. And Partey as well. Fair play, Ethan.
Brilliant.
Quality. Thomas Partey coming off as well.
He's cold. One year is so
Why
good.
Zinchenko for Party? Why not Jorginho?
He seems obsessed with this Zinchenko
No.
midfield now, doesn't he? Doesn't
He
it
likes
sound
the
weird?
control. He likes Zinchenko.
He hasn't done that for 3
controlling
years.
the
Now all of a
midfield.
sudden it's like happening. I don't
Internal
get it.
I
solution.
just think whenever
don't know why
Zinchenko's
Zinchenko-
come on, he's been really poor.
Yeah, could have tried it
I like
before.
Zinchenko. I think Zinchenko's a quality player, man.
He's
I
good.
really do.
Ball retention.
On the ball going forward, he's a quality player.
Honestly, I think he's been really
He hasn't had a
poor.
chance, man.
Huh?
2 years ago, our best 11,
He's had
Zinchenko was in
chances,
it.
He's come on. I was sat there at the Emirates watching him trying to cross balls into the penalty area. They were going off for, like by the corner flag.
In what game?
Throwing.
Nice, let's
it
go.
was,
Spin it, let's
West Ham
go.
game.
Right,
West Ham
Raheem,
game,
come on,
terrible.
man. On the
Everyone was
ball.
poor. He came on
Let's see what Raheem can do.
into a
Oh
team that was
my
playing
God.
terrible.
Wow.
He's picked up where he left off.
I mean, that's not the best of
How are you gonna
Pass the
do?
ball away. They go on the counter, put it in the net. Cheers,
Go
Sterling.
forward. Just drive forward.
What was that? What was that?
You know what I mean?
Look at him. He's even getting in the way.
I mean, we can't be cruel here, but that was absolutely shambolic, wasn't it?
Zinchenko.
Oh, it's going to go down as probably the worst. So it's going to be up there with Willian this one, isn't it? Let's just
Yeah,
be
yeah,
real.
yeah.
It's
Reckon anyone-
Worse than Willian.
embarrassing.
Oh, do you think?
Of
course it is.
I don't know. He has scored a goal. Willian
fair,
scored one. It was a
Willian
Willian's got
got a
a free
hat trick
kick.
of assists and then he scored a free kick against
kick, that's
West
it.
Brom. Yeah.
Patrick assisted.
That's the only goal he
Fulham,
scored,
yeah,
wasn't
his
it?
debut, wasn't it? And now he's playing for Fulham again, and he's doing all right. From
So
what
I
hear.
think it was Tom Kearney the other day for Fulham said that the best player he's ever played with
It's
is
William. Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, yeah.
That was mad, isn't
Ah,
it?
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
This Willian as well, not
Yeah,
Willian
yeah,
of
yeah,
10 years
36,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah,
Which is
man.
crazy. There's definitely ability there. It's just
Come on in, guys. Who made this Raheem Sterling signing? Come on. Who's to blame for this?
Moreno,
this-
that
Go
was
on,
a
come on.
touch.
It's opened up.
Oh,
Go on, hit it, hit it.
Odegaard, please shoot.
Yeah.
He gets one, he gets two.
The keeper's having a
Yes, man.
This is
Yes.
Let's get him
Come on,
set
the
match.
boys.
Let's get him set match now.
come
Get
on.
the goal,
One.
give him that confidence.
Yeah, man, that's why you got to bang it
You get
sometimes.
six
man.
goals,
yeah,
mate.
Sometimes.
Hit it.
Yeah.
This is a big statement.
Go on, man.
Sorry, but this
That's
is
a
this
big
is
statement.
6-1.
It's a walk in the park.
absolute
Yeah,
breeze
yeah.
for us. Come on.
This is
First half, they
people
put
talk
us
now.
under more than the second half. They
no,
didn't
100%.
really-
I hope Odegaard starts doing that
Yeah.
more. I know it
See you
weren't
later,
like
mate.
an unbelievable goal in terms of like, but he's got to start shooting more.
Yeah, man.
yeah, but
Fans are leaving.
the amount of space that they're giving us, I mean,
It's nothing better than emptying out a stadium.
Crazy. We could get 7-8 here. Why not?
73 minutes.
Go and do it.
Yeah,
Sterling get a goal.
yeah. Cancel your tickets to London, mate.
Do you know what? The players and the manager deserve
Look at
credit
this
to that.
turn
So
now.
we found a way here.
Great
We
turn.
found
Another
a way.
assist.
Mate, look at the
to
space, the amount of space they leave in between the lines of
It wasn't
defence
even.
and
That's not even a
midfield.
good finish.
Unbelievable.
Straight.
What's happened to
Straight
this
to the
goalkeeper
keeper,
tonight
man.
as well for them? Like,
Mate, he's had a mare. That's what's happened to him.
Look at this goalkeeper here.
Absolute
Ah,
stinker.
Did they take a
Did it
little
deflect?
deflection?
I think it might have deflected in
The keeper's
defence.
positioning is
It
mad.
did. But he
Did
still
it?
had a stinker,
He's
mate.
so far off his
I
line.
think it did.
No, it didn't.
But
Bro, look where he is.
look at that.
Should be like
Laurie,
2-3
what do you
steps
make
back.
of this, bro?
Well, it's Martin Odegaard's having one of those games, isn't he? He's shutting a lot of people up. A lot
on a
of
hat-trick
people,
now.
especially in the first half, were coming for him, but 2 goals. Arsenal 6-1 up. Couldn't have gone any better, really, when you think about it. Got a super chat here from Urkai. He says, honestly, I have Saka on the left, a new striker, and Ethan on the right. Saka shined on the left-hand side when he first broke through the team. We won't need a new left wing.
Look,
But
it's
you-
an option, but I think
that's not an option.
I
Man.
think what Ethan.
Can't move one of the best performing right wingers to the left.
To the left.
Nah.
Because he
But
done
could
well.
I just
Well, it is. It's not an option.
say
I'll do, but it
on
is
Martin
an option.
Odegaard, though, I think this is really good for not just him, but Arsenal as well, because a confident Odegaard is definitely enhances the team. And going forward, this is really good for him because he's been low on confidence. So to bounce back tonight with 2 goals and a big win in a Champions League game is a great thing to see.
No one can complain with this performance. Let me tell you that. 6-1. No one had this. No one had 6-1. Man.
No.
Come on.
Mate, what a game of football.
This is a
What a
statement.
game of football. Away from home in the Champions
Marino.
League.
No Saka, no Martinelli, no Havertz,
6
no
goals.
Jesus.
What am I? Hey! Is he stamping on him?
Clearing out. They're clearing out.
Stadium's
The fans have had
empty, yeah?
enough.
Yeah.
They've seen enough.
Going home, mate.
They're off skis.
I think the fans have been quite patient. I mean, a lot of British clubs, they've been gone at half time.
You see at West Ham. wasn't it?
3-1 at half time, though, wasn't it?
West Ham half time they were going, weren't they?
Yeah. No, they was. I was there.
Yeah.
And I was in the West Ham bit as well.
Yeah.
And they were literally piling out the doors. It was unbelievable.
Apparently they were just going for a beer at Stratford, they all said.
Re-entry.
Kieran
Anyone-
Tierney coming on, Ben White coming on.
Anyone that says we can't win the Champions League this year,
Marino coming off. You think we can win it, Christian?
I think we can win it, man. Why not? I said in my fan.
Optimistic, man.
What, you're laughing, bro. We're winning 6-1
Christian,
against
you're on
PSV.
some. What's in that water, bro?
Let's not get carried away.
What is
Let's
this?
not
Do
get
you
carried
not
away.
support Arsenal or not?
No, we
it's
support
not
for real,
Arsenal.
no, hold on, for real.
No, we
Go on,
support
go on.
Arsenal.
You're gonna go off on
Arsenal.
one. Go on. Now give him the platform. Give him the card. Go on.
Go on, Christian.
Go off. Go off.
Christian,
I just want to hear what you want to say. Go on.
I just said I think we can win the Champions League. and
You
all
asked me,
laugh.
do you not support Arsenal? Do you know what I can list out to you to show you how much I love this club?
Bro, I get it. 100%.
Support doesn't necessarily mean just saying random positive things, blind things, and then hoping that no one disagrees because they disagree because you're not a supporter. You can't say
I
that.
don't disagree with you, but
You
why
can't say that.
can't I say that?
I just laughed. Why can't I laugh at your opinion?
No, it's not just you. Everyone laughed, bro.
I said everyone. I don't know. Everyone laughed at it. Everyone laughed at it. It's not.
Because I don't think when you're looking at the latter stages.
We're being PSV, bro. There's bigger tests to
fish.
come.
100%, I agree with you, but bro, we're showing levels. We're showing European. This is quality. What am I supposed to say?
No,
What am I supposed to say? Oh, well done tonight, Arsenal. But I don't think
no one asked you, can we win the Champions League? You're looking at this game and saying, if anyone says we can't win this Champions League, what? If anyone says we can't win this Champions League, what?
What? Then
You
next?
think they're
What?
wrong? You think they're wrong if they say we
I
can't?
think they're wrong if they say we can't. I think we can. Okay. Bro, we get through this. We're in the last 8. Yeah.
Against better opponents.
I think we've got through this. I'd
High-
like to say. If we
world
give away
class,
this lead, I think
class.
there's some serious issues.
Go on.
Tierney.
Better ball than that.
Needed
Against
to be
world
better at
class
that,
top opponents. So let's not disrespect that.
Yeah, we got what? We got world class players.
Who?
Declan Rice ain't a world class player. Martin Odegaard on his day. We haven't got the best defence in Europe probably. Why is it funny to say that we
There's
can win the Champions League? I don't
potential.
get it.
They're not-
I haven't for the
they're not
last 20
world
years.
class.
Yeah, we haven't had a defence as good as we have now. We haven't had midfielders. We didn't have Declan Rice, Thomas Partey, Martin Odegaard.
Do you think
Cool,
we can
our
go
attack
toe to
is
toe with
weak.
Real Madrid?
Yes.
Do you really? Come
Yes,
on,
I do.
Let's be real, bro. Let's
Bro,
be
I
real.
do.
No, let's be real.
Who's better this season, Liverpool or Real Madrid?
More or less
Tell
on
me
par.
tell me
They're
who's
more or less
better.
on par.
Just
They're
tell-
similar teams.
They're on par. When we played
Similar
Liverpool
teams.
at the Emirates, yeah, we had a weakened team. Who was the better team on that day, Arsenal or Liverpool?
On that day.
Bro, just tell me.
Brother, tell me how many titles have Real Madrid won? How many Champions Leagues have they
Yeah,
won?
cool, but it has to change
how
at
many
some
have we
point.
won?
You think I'm going to support Arsenal for the next
Do you
20
really
years?
think we're going to win the Champions League with this team? Let's be real. As much as I love Arsenal Football Club, let's be realistic.
We have a chance.
We are playing PSV.
I'm not saying we're
We
going to
are
win, I'm saying
playing
we have a
PSV.
chance.
Come on, man.
Bro, I don't think it's mad to say we have a chance.
I'm not saying it's mad. I'm just saying, like, the way you're saying it is like we can just beat
Kwame is
everyone.
actually a positive guy. Yeah.
He sounds like you've written it off, Kwame. You've written it off. You're
You've
like,
got
no,
to be
mate.
realistic.
Yeah.
You've got to be
Deep
realistic.
down, when you've searched your soul in your heart, deep down, you've written this Champions League clean off.
No, I'm not. It's not. I've written it off, but brother, you take it game by game. It's not about might not watch it, but it's like you're coming up against players like Rodrigo.
Let's
Mbappe.
go to
Bellingham.
Laurie. Let's break this
Come
up
on,
for a
man.
second. Laurie,
That's probably the
what are you
most
telling me?
interesting bit of competition in this whole game, actually. That little back and forth between
Ask them
Christian.
in the super chat.
We've got
Super
a poll
chat, people,
going,
come on,
actually,
man.
based
Yeah,
on
get a
what
poll
Christian
going.
said. Do you agree with his comments or not? He's saying that we can go on and win the Champions League. But a couple of super chats to read out just as the ball's gone over the bar.
Well
here.
done from Ben White.
Rachel says, big ups to AFT from an American Gooner. You guys are top lads. Thanks for
Big
that.
up.
CS says, anyway, it says, PSV are toilet. Got another couple here I need to read out.
Is that what I said? Our toilet.
PSV are toilet.
Was it?
Better ball there. Sterling.
Come on.
Come on, Sterling. Come on.
That was a
Jamaica.
shit ball, man. He should be
That
floored.
was a poor ball,
He should be
yeah.
floored.
Oh, Sterling.
Bro, can you?
Oh, man. I know that ball should have been into more of a range.
But come
Room.
on, man. He's not even beating his man.
Cabia should have come on.
I know.
Yeah, I agree.
Cabia should have
Butter.
come on.
I think Sterling is definitely dusted, man.
Another couple of super chats.
Go on,
here, Dan.
Laurie. Sorry, go on.
Is Calafiore our best defender on the ball around the opponent's 18-yard box? Question mark. This one I think is aimed at Christian, actually. From C, he says, long hair, green shirt, talking ish.
Fair enough. What, for saying that I think we can win the Champions League?
Yeah, well, I think he needs more convincing.
Bro, all right, people say the Premier League's harder to win than the Champions League, yeah?
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
That's a corner.
That's a corner, right?
Let's keep. Refs missed a couple of those.
You said that Nottingham Forest is better than PSV.
Yeah, they are. Of course they are. 100%. We drew 0-0 this week with Nottingham Forest. We beat PSV 6-1.
That's the save. It's a corner.
That's happened now with that Rice shot as well.
Yeah.
You think PSV are a better team than Nottingham Forest?
My word.
Benny
Giving
White.
that away, man. What was
Doing.
that?
But they
That
did
was
knock
poor
out
from
Juventus,
White.
so
Yeah, but there's no. Yeah, but,
you even said that they knocked out Juventus.
yeah, but I think Nottingham Forest could knock out Juventus. Nottingham Forest are a quality team.
They're
They're third
quite-
in the Premier League.
Yeah, but
Do you know what I do agree with that statement, I've said this all along, is I do think that Arsenal are set up better to play in European football, in the European competition. I do believe, and in knockout competitions, anyone on their day can win the game. So that's what I do. But look, there's going to be some tough games ahead. When you talk about, you've got this Madrid game, we're going to be playing a Madrid side in the next, in the next round, unless we give away a 5-goal lead or 6-goal essentially. They'd have to score 6 goals at home at the Emirates, which I find very, very hard to believe. And then we know the sorts of teams that are in the competition. But listen, you turn up and give a performance like we have today. Is this a bad PSV side, or have we just been really good today?
I think it's a bit of both, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of both. We'll go to Laurie.
Yeah, big up to Christian, man. He sparked an interesting debate. Certainly the people are eating it up in the comments. Got a couple of super chats around it as well. MSM says we couldn't win the Champions League with the Invincibles. Upside in says don't cry, Jesus Christ. Created by Chris says Christian, just corner man. He said that. Wayne says what a fan, arguing over a fan saying the team they support can win a tournament. Better the team they play not in if you don't think they can win.
Madness.
So yeah, big up Christian, man. He sparked some very interesting
I
comments
don't
on
even
it.
think it should spark anything. I believe in this team. I've seen this team put out quality. Last season we got 89 points in the Premier League. Yeah, with arguably an attack that's, Martinelli could be upgraded on. Havertz could definitely be upgraded on. Mm-hmm. And I've seen us. Well, I know how good this defence is. I know how good this midfield is.
Let me ask you a question, then, seriously, because by saying I think we can win the Champions League, I don't think it's as crazy as potentially it first come across, right? Because anyone can win it, we're in it, and it's the European competition. But have you seen enough from this team to believe that the manager and the players can get us across the line at a major honour?
If I was to bet money on it, I wouldn't bet on us winning the Champions League this season.
That's sensible.
We're not the best team in the Champions League, especially without our attack. But do we have a chance? Yes. Why not? Chelsea. I said this in the fan cam last week about Chelsea winning it. They had a front three of Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, and Timo Werner. Yeah. I think we've got a better defence now than Chelsea did that year.
Yep.
Yeah. They had Jorginho and Kante in the middle. Okay, Kante quality, Jorginho very good then. But there's an argument that our midfield now is better than Chelsea's was then. So why not? Why not say it? If we, I can put my chest on the line. If we go out to Real Madrid in the last day, I'll say, cool, at least I believed in my team.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that we don't believe.
The best team in Europe doesn't always win the Champions League. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Laurie, let's come to you.
Yeah, couple more comments there. We got Saliba and Gabriel. They cannot deal with Atletico Madrid attack. Do you all lack that much faith? That was from David Gordon. Thanks very much. Subban says, I don't know if we can win it, meaning the Champions League. But, hang on. I don't know if we can win it, but we can't. Couldn't us out and it's anything to laugh about. It's not very well written, but I think I get the drift. Alex Smith says, PSV are cancelling their flights now. Sue says, before the game, I just wanted a better performance and our experienced players to stand up. Whilst this wasn't a perfect game.
Yes!
Oh my goodness!
Oh wow!
It's 7.
Come on!
And Calafiori's now got
7-0, innit?
Hey,
This is unreal.
Someone said, Laurie, didn't you say about
we won 8
more, man.
We won 8.
One more.
defender? Was it? They asked a question about a defender being in like the last third.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah.
And then Calafiori, is he our best defender?
He's our best defender in and around the 18.
even then he's coming in
does
when
make
he's
some
right.
good runs.
I heard that wrong then. I would agree.
on the right.
I heard
He
that
does
wrong.
make some good
He's
runs.
striker there.
What is he,
Yeah.
number 9?
He makes some good runs.
Beautiful finish as well.
Was good.
This is
He was
so
doing
nice.
the same. The first half against
not
Forest,
Great
he was
ball
doing
from
the same thing.
Odegaard outside of his foot though.
That was
This
beautiful.
guy's not a centre half, is he?
That's a
I mean,
finish.
Oh, that's a finish.
How are these
Alright,
doing
that's
this
a
now?
finish.
He's a finish, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know what? An interesting stat with this, we've had 14 chances, 10 of them on target, and 7 of them in the back of the net.
Yeah, clinical, man.
there
That's
you go.
clinicality has resumed.
7 and Calafiori there. I mean, where's this guy playing?
Still needs Sterling to score.
Unbelievable.
He
man.
was literally up front there.
Crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Up front on the right. Laurie, talk to me, man.
Yeah, astonishing result. They said, well, it's not over yet. It still might get a couple more. But I mean, 7-1. I mean, who would have thought that we would have done this well? I think it's fair to say that the tie is effectively over. Yeah.
You reckon?
I would have thought so.
7.
So the whole team's put the ball in the back of the net, basically.
Nice.
I want an Odegaard hat-trick, man.
Incredible.
I want Sterling to get one.
Nah, I don't care about him. For real.
Christian's done with him, man.
I'm
I
done,
can
of
tell.
course.
Nice.
I can tell.
I would love an
So
Odegaard
Calafiori
hat-trick.
is actually playing because we've got
Everywhere, to be honest.
we've got Tierney at left back now.
Declan,
We've still got Timber at right back, right? Is that right?
Yeah, Declan Rice has dropped back.
Ben White. I mean, no, I'm so confused.
God,
Ben
what
White.
a result.
This is insane.
This is a... Oh.
Yeah,
No one had
people,
us, boy. No one had this.
people will look at that and say, wow, okay.
The most I heard today,
Nice,
prediction-wise, was 3-1.
Yeah.
7-1.
Ah, unlucky.
Unlucky.
Let's try it. Didn't read that.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know, lads. This is
What a night, man.
insane, right?
Wild, isn't it?
We ain't scored in 2 games, last 2 games, and we banged 7 in.
7.
Do you know what I
Champions
mean?
League.
Incredible. Laurie,
Yeah, Camille here, he agrees with Christian. He says, I agree with Christian. Porto won the Champions League with Mourinho, and we have Mourinho. It's close enough. Steve K says, we won't win it when knocked out. We have a chance. Got another super chat here from Amazing James. He said, what we saying about Odegaard now? 2 goals and an assist. Jordan
picked it
says, we have to believe we can win every competition we enter. If we can get Saka back on top of our elite defence, we can beat anyone on any given day. But today, let's enjoy this day. 7 goals in the Champions League.
What are you doing? Mate, he's like, we're 7-1 up, I'm going to have a go here.
Why didn't he just
You know,
kick it on the
typical
second? He
goalkeeper
decided to
stuff,
take
man.
another kick up.
It's
I'm doing
goalkeeper stuff,
keepy
man.
uppies,
Bro, that
man.
was wild.
Mate, he just wants to be involved in the game.
It was
Getting
a goal,
bored.
wasn't it?
He's getting bored. He thinks he can have a shot himself.
That's crazy. On Arteta, I think he's a top coach. I think he's a very, very, very good manager. And maybe he won't win anything at Arsenal, maybe he will. Either way, I think he's going to go on to have a brilliant career. But what better way to announce yourself as a top manager than to go and win the Champions League? And if he does it with this team, bro, the career he's going to have after Arsenal, if he does leave, is going to be
It would be incredible.
It'd be legendary.
Lead us to
absolutely
that.
incredible. None of us deny it would be incredible. We all want it.
Who was
that
that? Who was that?
No.
Who was that?
Mate, that was
That was
naughty.
White.
Nah, man.
Oh, he's
He's
all
alright,
right.
he's
Oh,
alright.
he's okay. Oh, dear.
It looked nasty to start with,
That
didn't
did look hot.
Nah, man.
it? Nah, he's all right. He's all right.
He played the game, man.
Malacia.
Mate, nothing a few sunbeds.
We've got to go back
Yeah,
to Laurie.
the super chats are rolling in. Thanks to everybody who submitted super chats tonight. The Black Hole says, though I don't give this team a chance to win the Champions League, but being fair to Christian, it's hard not to be high in spirits when we are 7-1 up away from home. No other team in history has done this in the Champions League. I'm not so sure about that, but if that is the case, then wow.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, the goals that come up here, Odegaard with 2, and then we've got Trossard, Calafiori, Marino, Timber, and Ethan Nwaneri all on the score sheet tonight. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look, it's got to be said, it's been a phenomenal performance tonight, and can we go all the way? I have my doubts. I don't think Christian is saying we will win the Champions League. I think his opinion is that we can. So look, let's hope that he's right. Let's hope that he's right and that we can go all the way. This is going to get tougher. I'd like to say that we're through now, 7-1.
Oh, come on.
And then one of the Madrids in the next round, it seems.
If we can go up against an Atletico Madrid, I would prefer that than a Real Madrid. Then I would look at it and say, "Ooh, you know what? There's maybe
It's still
a chance."
really tough though.
But it is
What's
still,
that, 2-1?
of course, it's
I
tough.
prefer Real, man.
I
still
prefer an
2-1, yeah.
Atletico Madrid.
I just think the way Atletico play,
I just think that Real
would
Madrid have
not
got.
suit us in any way. They're
Real
so
Madrid-
compact.
Real Madrid have got
Atletico
too
are top
much.
of the league right now.
I know they are, but again, you play differently in the league compared to you do in the Champions League. Real Madrid have got too much star-like quality that could just kill you.
Yeah,
So you can control the game. It could be 0-0. You say, yeah, Saliba, Gabriel doing well, and Mbappe turns up, or Rodrigo turns up.
I've seen that Real Madrid team get turned over more than I have that Atletico team. That Real Madrid team got turned over 5-1 by Barca this season. Like, it can happen. They can get opened up. And I just,
This is
I don't know why my gut tells me that we got more chance against Real than Atletico.
Offside.
bro.
It's going to be ridiculously hard. Of course it is.
My gut was saying that
Either
we was
way.
going to win the Premier League. My gut was saying it. I was like, this is the
of course,
season,
man.
just like a lot of Arsenal fans.
It's
So
football, innit? It's all opinions.
yeah, no, everyone's entitled to their opinions, but it's like, for me, it's like I want to be realistic. I don't want to get carried away. I want to enjoy the moment, enjoy the game. We've done well, move on to the next one. But I don't want to be saying, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're going to go all the way. Because we've been there before, in my opinion.
When was the last time we were here in the Champions League thinking that we could actually do it?
2006. We got to the final. I'll never ever forget that night. Tears, crying,
Worst night.
anger, frustration.
Worst
I was
moment.
done, man.
So Turkish, who do you want in the next round?
I don't really mind. I think they're both attractive games in their own right.
Yeah,
This is why you're in the Champions League for those games.
yeah.
Real's the more
one,
attractive
yeah.
one, but I can't lie to you, Real will do us, in my opinion. Atletico, I still think
Full-time
that's
people.
difficult as well.
Hold on.
I don't know, just take it as it comes. Take it as it comes and
Yeah.
see who we get and then tackle it then. My problem wasn't necessarily Christian saying we can win it. My problem was the second half of that. We can win it, and if you say we can't,
Yeah.
you get it, because I'm someone who says we can't. There's we need supporters like you in the fan base, and we also need supporters that are going to question and try to hold people accountable.
Yeah,
I get
Equally,
that.
I don't like how it's always because earlier you did mention as well, I don't understand why people have been negative this week. Again, that sounds like me. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, I get it, we're winning now, but you can't always caveat the positivity with not understanding why someone might be negative at this moment in time, because the reality is all it takes is one poor performance, you're right at this, and then the reality sets in that we've got nothing else to play for.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're through.
Yeah.
3 games left of March, then we've got 2.5 weeks off.
Yeah.
There we go.
2.5 weeks off. We pray Saka and Martinelli are back.
My goodness, if they do.
We see who we get in the next round, because it's done and dusted now. If we ever manage to fuck this one up, then
That'd be monumental, wouldn't it?
yeah.
That would be
Yeah,
awful.
That'd go
We'll come
down in
Emirates and
history.
score 6 goals.
That ain't happening. That ain't happening.
way.
I can comfortably say that ain't happening,
can't.
and I don't care if someone picks me up if they do. Listen, let's go round at the end to sum up the game. Qualms, let's start with you, man. 7-1. Nobody predicted that. Tie looks like it's over. Sum up the game, man.
I'm astonished. I'm astonished by this club. I'm astonished by the players. Fantastic to them. I think there was a lot of pressure. Me and Turkish were talking before, and me saying that if we lose the game, they're going to be under a lot of pressure. But this relieves the players and the club a little bit of pressure and a little bit of time. I think that break that we've had has done us wonders, and Arteta's come away with, and he's more or less he's orchestrated a master plan there in that first leg. So credit to Arteta. I think big shout out to Arteta what he's done. Internal solutions. He's provided us with that for this leg. Let's see what he does moving on to Sunday's game, and then obviously if we can finish off the game, the second leg, with another fantastic performance like that, then yeah, I'll bring it on, mate. Honestly.
Facts, bro. Facts.
good.
Christian.
Same, man. Yeah, big up Arteta. Masterclass tonight. Game plan was perfect. Big up the players. I think Declan Rice been under a lot of pressure, stepped up.
Odegaard as well.
Odegaard first half, I thought he was poor. Maybe poor is harsh. I thought he was just below his level.
Okay. Yeah.
There was more to come, and then second half, the chance fell his way, and I think from then he just grew into the game. But let's just see that level of Odegaard now from the start of every game, because we know what level he can be at. So yeah, big up to the boys tonight. 7-1 is mental.
Crazy.
I think we got a chance, man. We got a chance. Why not?
You
Why
do.
not?
I love the optimism. Marty, likewise from yourself, man. You never had 7-1. You had 2-0, bro. So come on.
I did. That was an emphatic display of football. Do you know what? And sometimes in life you might have a tough day or whatever, or things, and then you come and watch a game of football like this, and it's just invigorating. It really is. It's just it's. This is everything that I love about football. Our backs are against the wall. We're not scoring goals. Arsenal are getting, there's all this negative talk of no number 9, where we're going to get the goals from. And then they just put a performance out like that. And that's everything I asked of the team beforehand. And I said, listen, I spoke to both of you before we went on and said, your Rices, your Odegaards, Wanyeri's, Trossards, they need to step up and they need to be counted. And they were, we've put a team away in a knockout competition, Champions League. These are the best teams in Europe. And look, are they the best PSV team? Are they the best team in this tie? No, probably not. But we have stuck them away. Like, they got served up, they got smoked, cooked, battered, grilled, the lot. Like, mate, we emptied out their stadium. Like, see you later, walk out. You know, like, yeah, you got done on your own turf. Like, people call, oh, well, if we get a draw and we'll take it back to the Emirates. No, you got absolutely annihilated. You got taken apart piece by piece, and we had fun doing it. And what a great evening. Watch along with you guys, mate. Loved it. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm going to take this into tomorrow, man.
Yes, mate.
It's really positive vibes.
Yes,
Love
yes,
that,
yes.
mate.
I'm sat next to my main man Turkish as well.
Yeah, well,
Loving it.
That's why you've got positive vibes.
Do you know what I mean?
Positivity coming off of
Exude
Turkish.
positivity.
Positive auras coming off
Vibing.
of Turkish now, man.
That's what happens, man.
Let's let you have the last word, my bro. Obviously, we've
One of our best
settled, man.
performances of the season.
Yeah.
Easily. One of the most enjoyable games of the season.
Yeah.
Easily. Probably top 3 up there with
Yeah.
maybe City and West Ham or Sporting, one of them.
Sporting,
Definitely in the top 5. Out of nowhere, firstly credit to Arteta because he had to find something different. It wasn't necessarily about changing it up and finding something different. It was about finding something different. Just went with the same team pretty much, and then we found something different. We played with a new energy, new zip. From minute 1, we deserved the result. We deserved the goals, and it's not often you say that. 7, we were clinical, but we deserved 7 goals. The first half they posed some threat. I said it could have been 3-3 at the end of that half, but in the second half there was no question. PSV had nothing for us. What we've got to do now is use the next 3-4 games to build on this now. I don't think it's a case of resting or doing. We need to build on this and build on the chemistry we've found today, because it is going to be a tougher test in the next round. We are in the next round. So what do we do when this is the only competition we have left to play for? Make sure when we get to that game and Saka and Martinelli are in and around it again, the rest of the players have something new for them.
Imagine that.
I think that's a really good point. We can't go and now lose to United, and then draw to Chelsea, and then we get down. But
Momentum.
wait for the Champions League. We need to build on this. Keep this energy up.
Momentum's key.
Destroy Man United. Beat Chelsea at home. Like, make a statement in the league as well. Cool, the league's gone. But make a statement that, look, we're still in something this season. We can still do it this season. And we believe in ourselves this season.
Absolutely. Last word, Laurie. Let's come to you, man. What are you saying?
Yeah, well, what a performance. 7 goals, 1 conceded. No one saw that. Absolutely no one saw that coming. And if they did, they're lying. Arsenal completely in control, pretty much from start to finish. Give away the penalty from Thomas Partey, but even so, that didn't matter on the night. Just a quick look at the stats of the game. Shots on goal, Arsenal 15 to PSV's 12. Surprisingly, PSV actually had 12 shots on goal. On target, PSV 2, Arsenal 8. Possession, believe it or not, PSV actually shaded it. 53.3% to Arsenal's 46.7. Just goes to show that possession doesn't really mean much in football anymore. It's what you do with the ball. Passes completed, again, PSV had more passes complete than us, 445 to 400. Corners, again, PSV 5-3. But listen to this, touches in the opposition box. Only 18 for PSV, 34 for Arsenal. 3 yellow cards to 1, no red cards and 5 subs made. But I think it's fair to say that the tie is officially dead and buried as for your PSV. And that must be a humiliating experience for Peter Bosz, the manager. He might even be looking over his shoulder at his job now because they're on a poor run of form. Lost their last 3 games, and to get humiliated like this in the Champions League is probably not going to go down too well. But for Arsenal, great. Probably, as Turkish said, the best performance of the season so far.
Without doubt, absolutely. There you have it, people. PSV 1, Arsenal 7. Let's up at the wash along.
Just one super chat that's just come in, yeah.
Super chat, go on.
Bam Goy says, I think MLS deserved red and the game would have changed, though Arsenal would win. So I don't know if he's...
Is that 2-0?
Mixed messages there. But
Mixed
anyway,
message, that
thanks
was.
for the super
Yeah,
chat.
it was 2-0. It happened
2-0.
at 2-0. I think the ref did well there. That's
what it
all
is,
I'm going to say. 7-1 to the Arsenal. Make sure you stay tuned, people. We've got fan cams coming up, including Robbie, Lee Judges and the guys over in Holland. So make sure you stay tuned and we will see you very, very soon. Take care, people.